battle transitions. All right. Welcome everybody back again to another Castelgard Studios battle report. We missed our Christmas special, unfortunately, but we are back now and we're doing another one for you. So today we're going to be playing 2,000 points, Kade versus myself. He has brought the studio's Aeldari army, but he's going to be playing them a little bit differently because he's going to be mixing them up with Ynnari.
Yep.
So he's playing the Ynnari Craftworlds. I am bringing the Tau Empire once again. And let's go ahead and get kicked off with our introduction. All right. Well, we are back, and we wanted to add a little bit of introductions for you guys, so you guys can take a look at the armies. It's one of the most requested things we've had in the comments. So that's it for you. If there's anything else you guys would like to see in terms of improving that or making it a little bit better for you guys, just go ahead and let us know, and we will do our best to make sure we make that happen for you guys, okay? So, today, like I said, we're playing Ynnari versus Tau. Kade, do you want to go ahead and kick off and let us know what you brought for your list?
So, I brought a battalion of reborn Craftworlds, led by the 3 of the Triumvirate. I'm having the Yenkarn be my Warlord. The Warlord trait gives him a 6-inch -1 to people's leadership. And if I kill anyone in the unit, or if I think it's when I'm soul bursted, I get a -2 leadership bubble instead. I wanted him to be the leader because, you know, he's the big sword swinging, teleported demon of destruction, and might as well have him leading the charge today. I'm running Yvraine and the Vizark in the Wave Serpent. They're getting ready to hopefully set up the field and start winning me points and leading the Dire Avengers, the 2 squads of 5 Dire Avengers in there, hopefully to grab some objectives and start putting pressure on the Tau.
You put pressure on the greater good, huh?
Yeah. I'm also, so I have 2 units of Dire Avengers for troops, as well as a 15-man Guardian blob holding the objective in my deployment zone. I'm also taking a unit of 5 Shining Spears. They're leading the charge today, right on the line, ready to get in the Tau's face turn 1, hopefully, as well as 2 units of 4 Wind Riders. They're meant to take up the flanks and help me get engaged on all fronts. I'm also taking a Hemlock Wraith Fighter, and its psychic powers are going to be Gaze of Ynnead to give it a 2nd smite, because Ynnari are cool like that.
And Tau can't stop psychic powers.
Yep. As well as the psychic powers on Yvraine is going to be Ancestral's Grace and the same Gaze of Ynnead. Ancestral's Grace is reroll 1s on a unit for shooting. As well as I'm taking Word of the Phoenix on the Yenkarn, which allows him to bring units back, pretty much making him an expensive apothecary with his Feel No Pain bubble, and the ability to bring units like bikes and guardians, or even just healing some characters. And then to top it all off, we got the Wave Serpent, which is just running some Bright Lances and and a Shuriken Cannon on the bottom, just to give me a little bit of more extra firepower from my transport base. And then the big guy in a Ynnead super heavy auxiliary detachment, because I can't take him as Ynnari, because I can't have a Ynnari character in the super heavy auxiliary detachment, is the Wraith Knight with 2 storm cannons. And I'm excited to test them out. I haven't used one yet. Or, I think, no, Star Cannons. My bad.
You running the? I thought you were running the Sun Cannon.
No, I changed it when we had to update the list.
Oh.
So you have the right weapon on there. It just needs to
have the other one.
Ah.
Yes, I pinned my models. Now they're geared appropriately. Alright, Mr. Big. Oh, that's scary. 4 shots?
Yeah.
I mean, Wraith Knights are garbage. I think everybody knows that. But that being said, he can still pack quite a punch if he lands them.
Yep. And I'm hoping the Wraith units get an update in the new Codex eventually when they come out.
They should. I'd be shocked if they didn't. So, is that everything?
That's everything.
So what's your point cost? And
exactly 2,000 points.
Oh, you lucky
I will like to live right on there. Take full advantage of the points given to me. And I'm starting with 9 CP for paying the 3 for the extra detachment to take the Wraith Knight.
Alright. Well, you guys have seen the Ynnari. Now it's time to go over the Tau list. So today, for my Tau, I am bringing both a Supreme Command detachment and a Battalion detachment. So I am paying the 3 CP right off the bat for the Supreme as well. So we figured it'd be fun to do a monster versus monster game. So let's keep it fluffy and fun, and yeah, we'll run a Storm Surge. Why not? So just to make, I wanted to kind of make Kade squirm a little bit, but I'm not going to this game. I'm not taking what I usually take on my Storm Surge, which is the super heavy destroyer missiles. I forget what they're called. The Annihilation warheads. So I'm not taking them this game. Normally I do run them because that's really the only good thing about the Storm Surge anymore. So I'm just going to run him as is. He's got 3 support systems. I'm running an advanced targeting system, the shield generator, and velocity tracker, kind of the obvious ones. He's also taking 2 flamers, a pulse blast cannon, just because the driver didn't sound like fun, and actually, is it the, I hope I can put the right one on there. Yeah, it's the blast cannon. It's the one with the multi-range or whatever. The closer you get to it, the stronger it gets. And then it's got the blast cannons, the 2 flamers, the smart missile systems, and the destroyers, and the cluster rockets. So it's loaded up with lots of weapons. It's got the AP -1, so that should make it kind of a nightmare to fight with, if it gets to do anything. So we'll see. In addition, in the that detachment actually is a Farsight detachment. Now, you don't benefit from any of the benefits from him being Farsight. However, having a Farsight model on the board allows me to use stratagems, unless there's something I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure.
No, you should be able to use stratagems.
As long as you got a model with it, you should be fine. So
as soon as he's dead, you can't use them.
Right.
But yeah.
So it at least opens up my book a little bit further, so I can use some of the new cool Farsight stuff. We'll see how it goes. In the battalion, I'm running a Cadre Fireblade. I'm running an Ethereal, and she's going to be my warlord today. She's got 3 Unity Devastation, and she's also taking the Pure Tide Engram Neurochip, so she can reroll a like hit, wound, I don't know, damage or something other, and I think saving throw too. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. She rerolls something, and she can actually let another model do it, so it doesn't necessarily have to be her. And then because I'm running a custom Sept detachment today, I'm taking Annihilation. Oh, what are they called? Oh, Hardened Warheads and Upgunned. So Upgunned gives my burst cannons -1 AP, and then Hardened Warheads, I'm just going to give my missiles -1 AP. So my Seeker missiles, I don't know if it. I don't think it does. Storm Surge wouldn't be involved anyway. But anyway, my burst cannons will get it. My Seeker missiles will get it. So I don't know. There wasn't really a whole lot else to take. So that's what I went with. And part of the reason I did that is because I wanted to run a Forge World model today, one that I have not played since, probably 6th or 7th edition, and that is my Shazo R'lyeh. So R'lyeh is pretty cool as a character. He doesn't really get a whole lot. He only gets the 1 weapon system, which is the Pulse Submunitions Rifle. However, he does come with a drone controller for free, or included in his cost, and then he also gets 2 blacklight marker drones included in his cost as well. So they'll give me a couple more markers there, which is pretty nice. Also in the detachment, I'm running 10 Kroot Carnivores. They are starting off the table, so Mars, we'll have to detract my CP here. I'm going down to 7 because of that.
Sure.
So I'm starting the Kroot off the board, and they're just going to hide in reserves for now. Then I got 2 5-man Fire Warrior teams, and then the 2 Chassuis are running marker lights on them. All of them have pistols because I get pistols for free now, which is cool. I don't know if I've ever used them before, but hey, it's free, so I'll take them. So then, in addition to that, my elite slots, I'm running 6 stealth suits, which actually I need to deploy because they are the last unit to deploy. The stealth suits can deploy anywhere outside of 9 of your area, so I'll do that in a minute here. And I deployed first, so I guess if you want to redeploy a unit, you're welcome to. But since we were kind of in a hurry to get set up, we just kind of threw everything on the table. So I'm also running 2 Ghost Keel battle suits. The first Ghost Keel is running a Cyclic Ion Raker and 2 burst cannons. And it's got an advanced targeting system for the -1 AP. And then in addition, it's also running a shield generator for that beautiful 4-up invuln. The second Ghost Keel on the table has 2 fusion blasters, and I went ahead and spent the extra CP on the relic, for taking an extra relic, to give me the fusion obliterator. So the obliterator is a little bit better than the collider. It's a little bit more reliable, so that's why I'm going with that. And then he's running shield generator and a velocity tracker, so he gets +1 ballistic against shooting, which is kind of nice. I'm also running a 5-man Pathfinder team, 3 of which have ion rifles. I don't really get to use these a whole lot either, but I thought it'd be fun to try them out since we're kind of playing a little bit more fluffy today. And then of course I'm bringing the Skyray gunship with 6 seeker missiles and 2 gun drones, so that way when he does die I get a couple of drones to run off and either absorb some shots or hold an objective for a turn or so, we'll see. So yeah, and then the last but not least, I'm running my beautiful AX-10 Tiger Shark. And I am running him as the 10, not as the bomber, so he has the 2 heavy rail cannons. He's got, I think he actually got docked a couple weapons. He used to have like 5 or 6 weapons. But now he's got 2 burst cannons, 2 heavy rail cannons, 2 missile pods, and I took 6 seeker missiles on him. So this thing could put out quite a beating.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It must die.
Now beforehand, I never used to run the burst cannons on him. You used to be able to take cyclic ion blasters in place of them, but they redid them in the compendium, so I can no longer take the ions.
The FAQ did.
They did for the fighter bomber. They did not do it for the AX-10. So unfortunately, I am not eligible to take that until they specify exactly. So that is the list. It is 1,996 points.
So I win.
Yeah, so all the upgrades that I could have taken were 5 points, which would have put me 1 over. So unfortunately, I had to stick with a few points short. With that said, though, 1996, that's pretty close, and it's got quite some bite to it. So assuming everything doesn't get wiped out because I don't have any drones on the board,
we'll see.
It'll be interesting. So
there's a lot of scary on that side of the field.
yeah. So I think a lot of this game will come down to who goes first.
Oh yeah.
You can shred a bunch of my stuff. I can shred a bunch of your stuff.
I feel like I'm more fine if you go first, but you'll still hurt.
Yeah. Well, and then also to clarify, just for everybody who's watching, we did specify that the tall rocks are going to be obscuring, as well as the smoke stack over there, and then this center rock here is going to be obscuring as well. So basically anywhere standing around it or whatever, you're going to get no line of sight. So you really got to move to get anywhere. Barricades are barricades, and then we just counted the pipes as part of the extension for the barricades. So obviously craters are craters, and then we do have some more barricades along the sides, or sandbag barricades along the side here. So that is that. I am starting at 7 CP because I spent 3 for the detachment. I spent 1 for the extra relic, and I spent 1 to put my models into reserves. So that's us. Marge, do you want to go over our secondaries for us?
Sure. We'll go over.
Because we don't have a mic, you're still going to want to speak a little bit louder.
Alright, so we got Kade's secondaries here. He took Raise the Banners, Titan Hunter, and Engage on All Fronts.
You want to let them know why you took those?
Engage in all fronts. Well, I'm Aeldari, so I'm quick, I'm fast, and I can very easily get in the 4 corners on turn 1. So might as well try to take advantage of my speed.
Yep.
And I took Raise the Banners high just because there's 5 objectives. If I get on at least 3 of them early, I should be able to take advantage of that objective. And then I took Titan Slayer because he has the Storm Surge, and
It's a free 10 points.
it's a free 10 points.
Yeah.
And 10 points is the bare minimum you should be expecting from a mission, so that's what I went for.
Makes sense. You'll see a pattern here.
Yeah.
Alright, and then on over to Rick's secondaries. We got Direct Assault, Domination, and Titan Hunter.
Yep.
Surprise, surprise.
So Titan Hunter, again, there wasn't really a whole lot of options available that were easy to get or easy to take. I think based off of the list I have, the game I need to play is to hold objectives as long as possible. And with the stealth suits and the ghost keels, I should hopefully be able to do that. We'll see because of how quick Ynnari are, and just because of how hard they hit. It might be impossible for me to stay on objectives, but I'm hoping the suits can be durable enough to at least hang on for a few turns to give me some points. And because I'm really liking ninth and the fact that you really need to hold primaries to win the game at this point, I figured direct assault was a good idea for that because it allows me to hold the center or Kade's objective and get 3 points per turn, or I can hold both to get 5 points. I'm pretty confident him and I are going to be duking it out for the center of the battlefield, and I'm pretty confident I can hold my objectives throughout the game. So ideally, if things go the way I'd like them to, it shouldn't be too terribly difficult to hold the objectives that I want. So we'll see how it goes. But the other one I took, Titan Hunter was an obvious one because 10 points, you know, we got a Titan on the board, it's going to go down. It needs to die sooner rather than later, so might as well. And then in addition to that, what was the other one I took? It was
Domination.
Domination. So that would just hold more objectives than your opponent, essentially. So because I'm going for primaries, I think that kind of pairs up really well with the mission objective. So that's the thinking there. So let me know what you guys think. If I should have done something different, please let me know in the comments, because Tau are really hurting in terms of being able to hold primaries right now, and that's probably why they're doing so poor. But I'm not about to throw 200 infantry on the table. I mean, it would guarantee I'd be able to hold primaries, but that doesn't sound like fun. So that's that. But so there's our secondaries. The mission, we're doing a sweep and clear, and we have 5 objective markers. So Mars, if you want to throw the overhead up real quick.
Sure.
I think 5 transition. There you go.
There we go.
I should be able to hold our own pretty well, assuming we decide to plant on them and stay on them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the objective markers, and now we need to roll off to see who goes first. So, Marge, you want to flip back, and we'll go ahead and roll. So, Kade, do you want to take the honors, or should I?
Let's do you first this time.
All right. Yeah, I haven't gone first for the roll, so we'll see. I'm thinking I probably want first turn. Yeah. So I got a 5.
That's the 6.
And the guy rolls a 6.
I knew it was coming too. That's
All
why
right.
I wanted to spoil the fun for you.
All right.
I'm going first.
Okay. Before you do that, I'm going to go ahead and move my stealth suits, and then if you want to
Yes.
redeploy you,
Where
you're
did you
welcome
want
to.
them? Because I'll need
They're
to
just
know.
going over here.
They were going over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be outside of 9 of your objective, but they should be more than that.
Yeah. So you have to be 9 inches away from the center of the field.
Right.
Pretty much. Okay. Let's check move.
Alright, so you are going first then, right?
Yes, I am going first.
Okay. Can I see that tape measure real quick?
Yep.
Just want to make sure I'm within 3 of the objective here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he is, okay, they were all, of course, I want to knock them all down. That's what I get for using pewter models. Alright, so that's that. Is there anything pregame I want to do? Probably not. I don't know if there's anything pregame I can do. I'll spend 2 CP to get cover on everything. It's not a thing anymore. Alright,
Quite
so,
exist anymore.
right. Alright, so Ynnari turn 1. Let's see how things hold up. So while he's doing that, getting his movement done, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit here about some of the changes to the studio. So a few things that we got coming up for you guys. I got
point?
Okay, what are you spending for?
No, I'm getting one.
Oh yeah, one for the turn. Yeah.
New game.
Oh, you're full. Okay, so first thing that I want to talk about is we are adding the Militarum Tempestus to our list of things to do. So you will be seeing those very, very soon. I have them painted up well enough to where I can get them on the channel, and they look pretty darn good. So I'm pretty excited to play those for you guys, or one of the guys in the show here can do it. Yeah, we'll get them on the channel here for you guys pretty soon, and then what are we working on next? It's Raven Wing, so that'll be the next army that we're working on painting, and hopefully we'll have the Dark Angels pretty much done by the time their codex comes out within the next month or so. Hopefully GW gives me a few weeks, so at least I can get some stuff done on them. But that's the plan. So Militarum Tempestus, and then you'll see the Raven Wing pretty soon, and then we have some Harlequins that'll be on the channel before long. So that's kind of our next 3 armies that are in line.
It's going to be in Ynnari. It's going to be a mixture.
Okay.
But there will
Ynnari
be some
with Harlequins in them.
Yes.
So yeah, it'll give us a little bit more variety for what we currently have. The Harlequins, they're in their Kades, so.
Yep.
But I'm doing the painting on them, so I got to get them done. I'm finishing up his Havocs right now, so once the Havocs are done, we'll be moving on to the Raven Wing, and then when they're done, then it'll be the Harleys. So, the Ynaari Harleys, sorry. So, as far as the next few games go, like I said, you guys will see Militarum Tempestus very soon. We're planning to get another game in with the Grey Knights here. Of course, you guys are going to see Necrons on the channel again. So we'll get them in here, and they're pretty popular right now, so I have no qualms with putting them on the channel. And then I think, depending on how Mars wants to play his list, if he wants to change some things up, we'll get some Necrons painted up for him too. So it depends on what you want.
Yeah, I got some free time that now we're getting into the new year. I'll definitely try and get some more paint on my Necrons so they look a little nicer.
Yeah. Yep. And then we do have some options in the studio too. We have all 3 of the Catan. A little better than tabletop painted right now. I think we're going to be putting in another World Eaters game, primarily because we have the army and they're awesome, and Karn needs more playtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's Karn. So that's where we're at for right now. In terms of updates that we're doing to the studio itself, we're adding in some more terrain. I was able to actually get a couple of pieces done last night. I'm still working on some of it, but yeah, we're adding in some more desert terrain. We're adding in some more obscuring terrain. That's one of the things in the comments the guys mentioned a lot that they wanted to see. So we'll make sure that we do that. We do have a lot of obscuring terrain already, but because most of our games are more played based off of like a scenario and how we want it to look rather than practicality. I mean, we'll probably play some games where practicality makes a difference, but for the most part, you're going to see a lot of games, unless they're like a Tactica style, where the terrain probably isn't quite up to where you would see it at a tournament. And sometimes it's also based off of the army matchups we have too. I mean, if we're both shooting armies, it doesn't make sense for us to just load the board up with a ton of terrain and not be able to fire at each other all game, because nobody wants to see that. So that's where we're at with that. Another thing we're going to be working on here, Kade has a alien purple mat, and I have some terrain that I've made up for that already, actually. I worked on it last night. So we have some fun terrain for that coming up. So we'll have some alien purple on the battlefield at some point here, and hopefully we can maybe get Kade's Harlequins, Ynnari Quins in with that, along with I'm hoping to get some Tyranids done. I have a bunch of like the Gene Stealer stuff done and some of the big monsters. I'll probably work on them as I get time. So that way we can get the Tyranids on the channel for you guys too. That way our Tyranid lovers can see their bugs. So, in terms of gear, we're updating cameras. The microphone issue has been fixed. We're using the camera microphone still currently. However, I did pick up a couple of microphones for us, and I tested them out already, and they work pretty good. So it's just a matter of getting everything hooked up. You'll probably see them in our next game, and if not the next game, the one after that probably for sure. So that'll sort out all the audio issues we've been having recently. I did a lot of playing around, finally figured out what was causing the problem. So that has been sorted. And the last thing we need to make sure we get fixed is the producer microphone too, because we're having a lot of issues with echoing, but I'm hoping having the microphones with the mic packs, that'll fix that problem. We'll see, but it should. So other than that, I think I think that's probably it for right now in terms of what we're updating for the studio. Obviously, we have more things planned to update as we go along, but that's kind of the most immediate stuff that we're working on. Everybody here kind of has army projects that they've been painting and working on over time, so we'll be messing around with those. Something wrong, Marsh? No. Okay. You look like you're ready to say something. Anyway, so, but if there's something that you guys want to see on the channel, obviously we want to play games that you guys want to see. So if there's anything in particular that you would like to see, make sure you post in the comments. We're definitely looking to play as many games as we can. Tuesdays and Saturdays have kind of become our scheduled thing, but we're going to be probably switching back and forth between Saturdays and Sundays for our weekend games. And that all comes down to scheduling. But if there's a particular time frame that you guys can't see the games at and you would like to see them, feel free to put a comment in there, and then we'll see if we can accommodate you guys. Because obviously we want to be able to do these live for you guys so you guys can see them live. So,
Okay.
all set there?
Movement is done.
Okay.
So this unit and the Dire Avengers raise the banners.
Okay.
To jump on some banners.
Oh, one other thing they said in the comments too. Mars, if you want to throw up the overhead, could you just do, would you mind doing a quick run through of what you did for movement?
Yes.
One of the things in the comments they mentioned, guys were saying that they couldn't really see all the stuff in the back of the board, so they wanted to see the overhead a little more, and then see where we moved our models at.
Yeah, so I'll go forward. goes on to Psychic Phase.
There we go.
So Ynnari can't do anything this turn. So he's not going to.
Can't do anything?
Nope, can't do anything.
Okay.
Because it's out of range of everything. No one needs healing. So I think I'm going to start with the Wraith Hemlock.
Okay, so the Hemlock Wraith Fighter.
Yep, the Hemlock Wraith Fighter.
That's got all negative powers, right? They're all.
No, I don't get
debuff?
those powers. I get the Ynnari powers on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep, I get cool powers on it.
That's right.
Mine's better.
Well, you can smite, can't you?
Yeah, I can smite, but I only get one power of turn, so...
Right.
I think I'm just going to go with the simple smite, and I think your closest unit is the drones by your
Yeah,
character.
it's the marker drones.
So simple smite, goes off on a 9,
Nothing I can do about that.
for 2 mortal wounds.
Yep, 2 dead drones.
The Hemlock is done. The Ynnari is done. I have 1 more Psyker. I'm going to cast Ancestor's Grace on my Wind Riders to give them reroll 1s to hit. That goes off on a 10 because she has a +1.
Sure.
So they get reroll hit rolls 1.
Okay.
And then I will cast... I think I will just go with Smite on her as well.
Yep. Need a 6. Roll 4.
4. Or 5, but not enough. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to worry about it. And that's that. So now it's shooting.
Alright, shoost away.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the
Spears?
and they're all going to target the stealth suit, or whatever, Ghost Kill on the right.
So the one closest to me then?
Yes, the one closest to you.
Okay, so that's the one with the Fusion Collider.
So these will be hitting on 4s because I...
-1. Because -2 doesn't work.
And you would have been -1 anyway, so they have assault.
-2 actually, even if you had a +1.
1, so it's 5 shots, 4 shots, because I think I have the better one on this one guy. So let's do the small guys first.
Okay.
Well, it'll be 1 hit.
Yep.
Strength 6.
Yep. Toughness 6, I believe.
So roll 4, and that will not wound.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the big star lance,
Yeah,
which will hit
Okay.
and
Strength
will
8, right?
wound. Yep, that one's strength 8. So that's AP 4.
But it's 2 damage, right?
2 damage.
Okay. We'll put it on the shield generator. Okay, so we'll go through.
2 damage.
6 at Philippines because of my ethereal.
Ah,
And
still takes 2.
takes 2. So that Ghost Kill is down to 8. So I'm going to mark them up. And
Cool,
should we go?
I'm hoping to have super long range. Oh, that's not as good as I thought you were.
Who's that? The Wraith Knight? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only like 36.
Ah.
But you're really supposed to move them because they don't
Oh,
deliver
yeah.
penalties.
I thought it was, I was thinking it had a longer range gun.
Yeah.
Oh well.
They hit like a truck, but yeah, the range is only 36.
Yeah. Should have moved him. So yeah, no, he's gonna do nothing turn 1. Yay, that's my bad.
Can he not see anything?
No, because I didn't realize he was 36. I was hoping it was 48.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my bad. I would have moved him if I had him
No, I can't
range.
quite see the stealth either, can he?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because of obscuring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I would shoot at that unit because that unit's in range, but they're also
I'm scared.
obscured.
Right.
So, that's no fun.
Hey, it's a learning army. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But that's also why Wraith Knights aren't super great.
Mm-hmm.
None of their weapons are like really good. They hit like a truck, but that's about all they do.
You're 16 inches, so I should be able to hit. Yep. I'm gonna shoot at the
Probably lots of stealth. A rare treat. Good luck. Yep, that's right, man.
I'm
All
shooting
stealth.
at the Storm Surge with my 2 D cannons, or D sights. From the,
Yeah.
I get 5 shots.
Okay.
Auto hit. Wounding on 3s. That's 8 wounds. Unless you have a...
8 wounds? You mean 4 wounds?
Nope, 8, because it's 2 damage each.
What's, it's got an invuln, but...
He does have an invuln?
Yeah,
Then you get invuln.
it's got a 4 invuln.
Okay.
And they're 2 damage piece?
Yeah. Oh, did you pay for the...
Yeah, he's got the shield generator.
Okay.
Yep. Saved them all. Saved them all.
Gotcha. You said bare bones, so I didn't think you threw it on him. My bad.
Yeah, I just didn't take the...
Cool. Eldar doing Eldar things turn 1,
Yeah.
also known as nothing.
Yep. They need help too.
So then, I guess I'll do my Wind Riders. The one
See any
unit.
comments, Mark, just make sure you read them off. Okay.
4, 4, 4.
Ideally, you're looking for questions, not so much the comments.
All into the stealth suits at a -1.
4 dice. $5 each. I shouldn't say that because people will hold me to it.
Wound on 5s.
These are the stealth, right?
Yeah.
-1. Me on 5. T4.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 at AP3, 1 and 2 at no AP.
Okay, so the ones that no AP are going to be 2-ups because they're 3 at base and then they're in cover.
Are you taking them? Oh yeah, they're on cover.
Yeah, I put them on the
Yeah,
cover.
I tried to tell it the one guy.
Yep. All right, so we'll do the invulns first. So force. Okay. So 1 takes a wound, and then 2-ups. And I roll a 1.
Kills the one guy.
Do I want to CP and save a guy? No, that's all right. I just realized I have only 5 still, so I thought I had 6 for some reason. That was my bad.
Yeah. So
1 down.
yeah. So I was thinking probably Bright Lands range is what I was thinking.
Ynkarn can only jump if it's a Ynnari unit that dies, right?
Nope.
Was it
Any unit.
any
that dies.
unit?
Any unit that.
Including opponents.
Yes.
Okay. I'll have to make sure I keep my stuff alive then.
That's no fun.
Oh,
I killed a
you
unit.
have shooting left, don't you?
I have this left.
Makes sense.
So skill, and then the shuriken cannons at
Stealth. Okay.
stealth.
Yep. So it's on 3s naturally, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be -1.
So it'll be 4.
Hitting on 4s.
1 hit. I will CP it.
Okay.
Does wound.
Okay. And this is the Great Lance?
Yep.
Okay. These are D6 damage, right?
Yes.
So I will put this off on a drone and a 2-up.
Oh.
Oh, goes directly to him. Okay, so I need a 4-up here. Okay, hang on. It's D6 damage. Yeah, I'll spend a CP. So I'm down to 6. And I'm going to command it. And I got a 6. There we go.
And then the 3 is a twin. Yep, just a shuriken cannon.
Oh, how many stratagems have you spent so far?
I used 1 CP reroll.
Okay.
It's 1 at no AP.
Alright, so 2-up for the stealth. And of course I roll a 1.
Takes 1.
Takes a wound. And then since you and I both use a stratagem, so I get 1 back on a 6. I do get 1 back on a 6. So I'm back up to 7. Yay! Pure Tide doing its thing. Let's steal one of these. Marked up my stealth suit.
Cool.
Alright. So that's it for shooting, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do charges.
Let's do charges.
I'm gonna charge Both ghost kills.
Yeah, it's what a greater good anyway.
No way.
So, okay, so we will start with, since you're doing both ghost kills, check what I got here in terms of marker lights. So let's start with Fire Warrior teams.
Okay.
So we'll do the first, actually let's do the Cadre Fireblade first. So he needs a 6. Nope. So then we're going to do the Fire Warriors, and we'll do the marker light in the first team. Nope. Okay, and then the 3 shots from each guy. 9, 12, 6s. Nope. And another marker light. Nope. Okay, and then same deal. 3, 6, 9, 12. Got 2 6s there. Alright, and then these are T4, correct? Or T5?
These are
I think they're T4 because regular Guardians are
T4.
Yeah. Okay, so needing 3s. I got 1. AP minus nothing.
Good.
Okay. So let's go into the Pathfinder team. And we're going to shoot the marker lights first. Okay, there's nothing there. And then the ion rifles. And I'm not going to supercharge them yet. So ion rifles get rapid fire 1 with their non-overcharge profile. So it's going to be 6 shots on 6s. I got a 6 there. And then let's do, that's a wound. Drink 7 AP minus 1. So it does take a wound, but it's only 1 damage.
Take 1.
Okay. Ethereals do not get photon grenades. We checked that. Again, unclear, but okay. So let's do a lie. Let's see what he can do. So let's fire. They're not vehicles. Let's fire the D6 shots. The ionic cluster beam shell. Because it's blast, and why not? So minimum 3, right? Or does it have to be more than 5? It has to be more than 5, right? For blast?
Yeah.
So we'll do just the D6 shots. For 4 shots. And then 6s. Alright, so just 1. And it's strength 6, so needing a 3. Does not wound. Okay, moving into... I guess I gotta check to see if the Tiger Shark can fire. Does not have for the greater good.
Okay, good.
I'll
measure that one.
Vehicles can overwatch, but they don't have for the greater good unless you spend a CP. But I think it's for a specific unit. But I'm not really worried about it. So let's go ahead and do the ghost kills. The thing is, I don't want to kill your unit because I don't want that to pop up in their face. So we'll do the first one. Let's go ahead and do the one with the fusions. So we are throwing, 3 shots with the obliterator. Making a tag and half. Okay, yeah. So they're like fusion weapons. So 3 shots with that. Nothing there. And then the 2 fusion blasters. 1 there. 2 to wound. Not an invuln.
Take it. No,
nice.
okay.
Well done. Alright, and then the
Oh, and I do have to spend CP to charge with them. That's
advance and charge?
Yep.
Is it 2 or just 1?
This one is...
It's a Ynnari one, so I'm not sure off the top of my head which one it was. While he's doing that, I'm going to finish up my Overwatch here. So 6 shots from the Cyclic Raker. Ooh, I got 2 hits there.
So I'm down to 7.
Okay. And then these are strength 7, so needing 3s. I got 1. AP minus 1. Alright. So
AP 1, so you kill 1.
Yeah, and then the burst cannon for... There's 2 of them. For 4 shots. There's 3 shots. I got A6, and this is strength 5, so 3 to wound. Alright, so 1 at AP minus 1.
1 more.
Alright, takes 1 damage. And I believe that is everything. Fire Warriors. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all it gets to do it. So go for it. And there's a ghost kill. And there's a 4.
There's a 4. Should be enough.
That's enough.
Okay.
In we go.
And the drones are not part of the unit?
They're a separate unit altogether, yes.
That's it. So I hit on 2s.
Right.
So I'm gonna go into the.
Is that with the -1?
Hmm?
The hit on 2s with the -1?
Do you have -1 that in
It's
combat?
-2 actually in combat. So I'm going to get a plus.
Do you want to check that? I just want to know because I don't know the ruling.
Yeah, I'll let you both go ahead for a second and see it for yourself. I know the major suit itself is ranged, and then the other one is. So one of them's from 6 inches away, and then stealth drones.
Alright, so Kade, you spent 2 CP so far, and Rick
3
1?
total, so I'm at 7. Because I gained 1 at the start of my turn.
Okay, no, you're right. They don't.
Okay.
It has to be in range.
Hitting at 2.
So yeah, hitting on 2s.
And is it if I'm 6 inches away, it's -1?
So the drones themselves do -1 if you're outside of, if you're, it's -6 from the ghost key itself, but if it's from the drones, it's -1 period.
Okay.
But that's only with range attack. So
Cool. So hitting on 2s. And I'm strength.
Oh well.
6. So
top of 6. Do 1 and 4s.
yeah, I'm gonna split 2 and 2 just to try to spread damage.
Makes sense.
So the one into the ghost skill on my left.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. That's 3 hit.
Yep. 4 is a wound.
4 is to wound. 2 wound.
Alright. And these are AP4 as well.
Yep.
Okay. 2 damage apiece. What do they bracket at? 3 to 5. So I won't bracket them even if I do fail. So I'm going to take them directly on the ghost skills. So both of them do fail. So the one
Takes
ghost
2.
skill takes 4.
Yeah, 4.
Because they're 2 damage apiece.
Yep.
So he's down to 6.
And then I'll do the smaller guy on the other one.
Yep.
I'll spend the CP on the one.
Okay. Fails. Roll a 1 into a 1.
Into another wound.
But it does wound. Okay. So, this is just a regular one, right?
Yep.
Okay, so, let's see. We'll put on a drone. 2 on a 2 up. Those are the drone. So you kill a drone.
And then the other 2 attacks from the X-Arc, both hit.
Yeah, I'll keep the drone.
Both wound, because I had strength 8 this time.
Okay, I will put it off onto the other drone unit for the first one. Okay, it does go to the other drone, so it kills that one drone.
Kill 2 drones.
So 1 from each unit, yep.
Yep.
And then the invuln on the ghost kill itself. And it fails it.
Takes 2 more.
So it is down to 6 as well.
Yep.
Alright. Actually, hang on a second. I gotta do feel no pains for them. So 4 from the one ghost kill and 6s. So I actually only took 2.
Okay.
And then 2 from the other ghost kill. So he does take this. Alright, so one's at 8, the other one's at 6. And the one you want to kill is the one that's at 6.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll mark him up. We'll remove a drone from each unit. And anything else to fight with?
No.
You weren't charging over there at all? With the stealth suits?
No, it's not really worth it.
Okay, makes sense. Alright. So I get to fight back. The only thing you're in combat with is the ghost kill, so they get.
And I
3
will.
attacks apiece.
I'm gonna pile in a little bit better, just so
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm basing with 2 models instead of just 1, in case I have to pull.
Alright, so 6 attacks between the 2 together. Might as well do them both at the same time. Their weapon skill is 5, so needing 5s. Not a single one. So lucky you. Dial combat. Alright. That was fun. So yeah, end of the turn.
Yeah.
All right, so end of the turn, you are going to get engage on all fronts
Yep.
for 3 points.
Yep.
And then
I'll see how bad I botched this on the crackback.
so Titan Hunter was a whiff. You theoretically could still get it, but let's see. So let's do some. I need morales. So let's go ahead and do the drones quick. And their leadership is 6.
Oh,
So
wait, one second. That's a good point. I'm going to spend.
they can't fail if that helps. Leadership's 9.
Oh, right. The drones leadership's 9.
Any Tau unit can use the ethereals as long as they're
Okay.
within -6, and I think within 6. So which they are. So the drones are fine. I don't think is there anything else that you killed that's worth. No, nothing else. The other drones you killed from the other unit from the smite. So yep, that'll do it. So okay, that's the end of the turn. I'm going into Tau turn 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and start moving, and then I guess if you guys can have a chat.
Yeah, so Mars, have you been working on any hobby stuff?
Unfortunately, no. The holidays have been pretty crazy.
Yeah, the holidays can be like that sometimes. For Christmas, I got some Warhammer goodies, and I just started working on them. I built 2 sets of Dire Avengers recently. For
Fire warriors. In the
I
box.
can't hit the box. It's a 2.
All right. A 6 and then a 4 and then a 2.
Yeah, so just nothing but worse for you. I'm okay with it.
Well, if you get in the box the first time, you wouldn't have these problems.
Yeah, you can't get that objective turn 1.
Because I failed to get there, would you roll me a I can't get any CP back this turn because I already got my chip back on your turn. However, there are some cool little stratagems I'm going to want to play with here. So the very first thing I'm going to do, I believe I have to do this at the end of the movement phase. Well, here, let me make one more quick adjustment because I think I actually have to be within a certain range of these to make it work. Yeah, I gotta be within 3 inches, so that's what I'm gonna adjust. So, thing is, I don't want to fly off the board with the shark, but I still want to do some cool stuff with it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go over here.
Mortal wound thing.
Standard. I need standard by any means, man. It's cool. Alright, so I'm spending a CP to do Firestorm. Okay, so that CP that I spent, I get to roll a d6 for every unit within 3 inches. And on a 4+, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Dire Avengers. So on a 4+ for them. Goes off for d3. 3 Dire Avengers are toast.
Fun.
I'm going to go ahead and put my cannons on my... Might as well have the model out, might as well have it decorated, right? Alright, so next unit, the Avengers are done. Let's go ahead and do the tank. The tank takes D3 for 3, and it gets field point.
Yep. Takes 3.
Okay. And then Yvraine, it does get her as well for D3 for 2. And does she get a field point?
Currently no.
Okay.
And she took 2?
She took 2, yes. I'm pretty sure the bikes are not in range.
Shouldn't, no, 3 inches up.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's got to be within range of the base anyway.
Yeah.
So,
3 left.
okay. So that was pretty nice.
Please circle as...
Yeah, and you move the base. Okay, cool.
There.
Okay, well, he's going ahead and mark those up. I'm going to go ahead and start some marker lights here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to marker light with the Cadre Fireblade into this unit of Wind Riders right there.
Okay.
Kind of 2 up.
And it's an assault weapon? Oh, the fire
It's
blade.
heavy, but he didn't, yeah, he didn't. So he's actually -1, but even with the -1, he should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I put him, he should be fine. So he hits on 2s, but -1, put him at 3.
So he hits on 2s. Okay.
Yep. Ballistic 2. So that's a marker light, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the special marker light thingy. I get another D3. So D3 marker light, spending a CP, puts me down to 5. Oop, let's get it in the box. In the box.
In the box.
For 3.
Did you just spend a CP at the...
So I spent a CP to allow me to do D3 mortal wounds all around.
Okay.
I should have been at 8 for the turn, -2,
2 down to 6.
and then -1,
Should be at
-1.
4.
So actually, you're right. You should be at 4.
Yep.
Okay. There we go. All right. So now I have 4 marker lights on this unit here. So I'm going to mark them up. So ignoring cover, moving and firing without penalty, and I actually think my fire orders can fire at them, even though they advanced. Yeah, it does not suffer the penalty for moving and firing heavy weapons or advancing and firing assault weapons. So they don't have assault weapons, which means they can't do it.
Yes.
And that's fine. But let's go ahead and do the Sky Ray.
Yep.
So we're going to put the gun drones into there.
Yep.
We will put... I think for the sake of not wanting that thing to do a whole lot, I'm going to put all 6 Seeker missiles into the big guy.
Sure. And those have 6s?
These will hit on his ballistic.
From what?
So if I get 2 marker light counters,
He has none.
Seekers, huh?
He has none.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So you're still declaring him?
Yeah, that should changes things a little bit. I forgot about that. How do I want to do this here? I can do arrow targeting, but it only gives me 1. let me check some ranges here real quick. I just want to take a look. Probably not in range, but it couldn't hurt to measure. You couldn't see me, I can't see you. We'll put him into the hemlock. But actually, before I fire him, let's go ahead and do the pathfinders. So pathfinders are going to fire the ions over here. We're going to put the 2 marker lights into the hemlock there. So here's the 2 marker lights on a -1 to hit.
Yes,
First one.
-1 to hit.
So the first one does go off.
Okay. 1 marker light.
So 1 marker light. Rerolling hits anyway, but so that one does not go off, but I do reroll hits.
All hits?
Failed hits, but their ballistic is 4. So,
Failed hits from what?
Cal Yan, reroll all hits. Yep. But that did fail anyway, because their net ballistic is not 3.
Yep.
But then I will spend another CP for aerial targeting on that thing.
Okay.
And then we're going to supercharge the Pathfinder's ions into here for fun. And they didn't move, so they are ion rifle. They're 30-inch range, so I can check that real quick, but I'm pretty sure they're in range. Indeed they are. And then they are strength 8, AP -1, 2 damage apiece, and they're D3 shots each. So there's 3 of them for D3. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Okay, I'll take that. Now I gotta roll each one separately. So the first one gets 3, one gets 2, and the other one gets 1. So the first 3, these guys can melt themselves, and that's why I'm doing this. And it's per weapon, so I gotta do each one individually. So the first one, any 1s, will melt them. However, they do reroll.
Yep.
Okay, so he will kill himself, but those 2 will hit, and then the one with 2. Okay, those miss, but he does reroll hits. All right, so that'll actually kill him.
Yep.
So 2 are dead, and then 1 more shot does hit, and then these are strength 8, these are toughness 4, so 2's the wound. And
1 wound.
just 1.
AP.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend a command point for that. It's AP minus 1, I think.
Wait, so I get 5 up.
Yeah, iron rifle minus 1.
Damage.
Just it's 2. It'll kill. Okay.
Kill a bike.
Yeah. All right. So 1 bike down. I lost 2 pathfinders for doing it. However, 1's still alive, and then I still did get the 2 marker lights over there.
I'll take.
I should be down to 3 marker lights now, or 3 CP now. However, now I have 2 marker lights there, so now we'll go ahead and do this. 4 gun or the 2 gun drones there into the bikes.
Lights? You have 1.
I spent one of the pathfinders hit, and I'm spending another CP, putting me down to 3 CP,
Okay.
and that'll give me aerial targeting to put another marker light counter on there. Yep. So we'll put the missiles over there. We'll put the gun drones here. Okay. So 8 shots from the gun drones. So they hit on his ballistic, and they are marked up. So we're rolling 1s, and he hits on 3s. Actually, he hits on 2s because he gets +1 against fly, and they are fly, correct?
Yes.
So actually hits on 2s. So that one 2 does hit. All right, and then these are strength 5, so 3's to wound. So 3, 6, so 6 at AP minus 1 because of my custom set.
Takes 3.
Yep, 1 damage apiece.
So there's another bike.
And then 1's at 1.
1's at 1.
Okay. All right, into the hemlock. Now the hemlock does not have an invulnerable save, correct? It has a feel no pains.
No invuln, but has feel no pains.
Okay. And does it have?
And you're hitting on 3s, not 2s, because it's innate minus 1.
Right. Yep. Okay. But it is rerolling 1's a hit, so 6 shots. 1, 2 in there, so that'll miss. However, there we go. 5 hits. Strength 8, toughness 6 or 7. 3's to wound. How many wounds does that thing have? 12?
12.
I will go ahead and spend another CP. No, did I spend a CP for a reroll? No, I did not. It was for marker lights. So I'm going to spend another CP, putting me down to 2 for a reroll. And that will actually fail. So 3 at AP minus 3 because of my custom set.
So 6s.
Got
Make 1, so 2 go through.
Alright, you 2 6s here.
Even that.
Oh!
It still won't kill it.
I rolled an 11. It won't kill it, but man, I almost called it.
Because I have feel no pain, so even if you rolled it, I should save at least one.
Statistically, you should survive.
So I take 10 down the 2.
Alright. Yeah. So, let's go into... I think I'm going to do my chasso next. I believe tower all the way to the back. They are. Alright, so chasso are live. Ballistic 2. Tags on a successful hit roll. Suffers. Okay. So I am just doing this. You got 2 left, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm just doing the one single EMP shot. He hits on a 2+.
2+.
3 with the -1, so he does hit, and then just does flat 3 mortal wounds because it's an EMP. Now you get 3 feel no pains from it, but all right, so I'll get him. You can command it.
Doesn't explode.
Okay. All right. So the hemlock is taken down.
How does it work? I want to read it.
Okay, so it's 24 inch range, assault 1, strength 1, AP 0, 1 damage. However, each time an attack is made with this weapon, on a successful hit roll, the target suffers 3 flat mortal wounds, and then the attack sequence ends. So it's good for killing vehicles, or finishing off vehicles anyway. Okay, so Rely did something. That was pretty cool. Let's see what else I can do here. I'm pretty sure I can't kill that. Let's go ahead and do the ghost kills.
They're not able to shoot.
They're vehicles. Or they're battles.
They're not.
Monsters, I believe. I'll double check. I think they're monsters. Which means they should be able to shoot.
At a -1, but yes.
Correct. Yes, they are monsters.
Okay. I asked you this earlier. You said they're battle suits, so
They are battle suits with monsters.
I needed to know this for a secondary objective because I could get more points if I would have known they're monsters.
Oh, because of the...
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah,
If you want to switch that, that's fine.
no, it's fine.
I mean, it makes sense, right? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
So if you want to do
It's
it,
more
I'm doing
points. Okay. Instead of Titan
So-
Hunter, I would have switched to
I can
the
switch you over.
yeah,
Big Game Hunter, right?
Big
Okay.
Game Hunter because I was told they're battle suits, so I'm like, okay, so they don't.
The battle suits, Tau has been progressively, I don't know, for whatever reason, they're getting rid of our just plain battle suits and turning them into like something else, which is weird, but yeah, ghost skills are monsters. So we're going to shoot them into the bikes here. The first thing we'll do is the fusions. Now these guys are rerolling hits. Are they -1? They are -1. So hitting on 5s because they're ballistic 4 normally. So we'll shoot the fusion guy first into the unit. So first 3 shots. So those will miss. However, I can re-roll with the -1. 4s would normally hit. So that I can't re-roll, but I can re-roll the 2. Okay, so those 2 do hit. Now these are 2s to wound. Both of those wound on your invuln.
Both go through.
And they are D6
So
damage
roll
each.
the second one. So
First one, and I think, do they have the fusion rule? Fusion collider, yeah. Roll second die. So 2 damage, it'll still kill a bike. Okay, and then the 2 fusion blasters. Both of those miss, however they're 1 and 2, so I can re-roll them. 1 will hit. I need 2 up. Okay, got a 2. Invuln save.
and
Okay, got it. Cool. Okay, so moving into the second one, we'll go ahead and do the burst cannons first. Alright, so needing...
are those heavy weapons?
They are, but what does that
Okay.
do?
If they're not heavy, you could just shoot them at normal.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's only heavy weapons
Yeah.
that shoot at -1
Only
in
heavy
combat?
weapons that shoot -1.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't know.
Are your fusions? Do you have any like blast weapons?
The Raker is in the 1 profile, I think. Yeah, no, they're all heavy 6.
Okay, I just want to make sure you know.
Yeah, I take that back. They're all 6. Alright, so 8 shots from the burst cannons, needing 5s. Rerolling everything but 4s. That 4 misses. Alright, so 3 hits. And these are 3s to wounds. So 2 at AP -2, actually. On your invulns.
I'm fine.
Sweet. And then the Raker. Do I want to do this? And yeah, I get to reroll them anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So heavy 6. I'm going to overcharge with it. 6 shots sitting on 5s again. Rerolling everything but 4s. Okay. So these are all hits. There was no 1s in there, so he does not melt himself. Now, he's strength 8 now, so 2's a wound. So 4 wounds on your invuln, and each one's D3 damage. Alright, they get 3 ups, right?
4 up invuln.
4 up invulns, in melee. So let me roll that to see if he dies. It is 2 damage, so yep, that'll kill him.
So this one is no longer in combat, but that one is.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, let's see here. I am going to jump into the storm surge here.
Sure.
So I got a whole bunch of stuff I got to do here with this thing. Hemlock's gone, so I don't need to worry about shooting at that. Let's see here. The blast is only 30-inch range. Yeah, I should have taken the driver. But that's okay. So, I think I'm going to shoot the blast cannon into them.
Okay.
So it's 10 EP 0 or EP 1, 2 damage. So we'll kill them outright. All right. So he hits on 4s normally. He has a tracker against flyers. So, but it is 6 shots.
So
2,
you
4, 6.
Tracker and invuln on.
He's got 3 actually. He's got a shield generator, the AP -1, and the velocity tracker for the +1 against fly. So into the bikes here. These things have 4 marker lights on them.
Yep.
So 6 shots. Rolling 1s because I did not get a +1 ballistic. Are they -1 to hit? They're not -1 to hit, right? Okay. So those will hit. And then to reroll the 1. Okay. So 4 hits. These are strength 10, so 2's the wound. All right. So 4 at AP -1. And each one's 2 damage.
So you killed you.
Okay. The bikes are down. I should have done my targeting, but that's okay. I don't really think I had anything else that was in range to fire with that anyway. Well, I did have the cluster rockets, but
Ooh, you didn't declare them.
yeah, that's okay. It's not a huge deal. The destroyers I wasn't ready to use yet anyway, so it's all good. Okay, so I'll jump into the tiger shark now.
Ouchie shark.
Yeah. I missed the tiger shark. We're gonna put. Let's see, that thing does not have an invuln, correct? Like it's a feel no pain?
Does no invuln,
doesn't-
but has a feel no pain.
Okay.
Because he gives it to all Aeldari.
All Aeldari. Okay. So 6 up feel no pain.
Or wait, maybe not. It might be just Ynnari.
Okay. Okay, so either way, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the right over the AX1. I'm in the wrong sheet here. Okay, there we go. The heavy
This is
rail.
Ynnari, so yeah.
It is
Yeah,
Ynnari?
you have no feel no pain on him.
Alright, okay. But that is toughness 8, correct?
Yeah.
So they dropped my strength down, they dropped my damage down, but they did. Okay, so I'm going to put the. We'll hang on to the seeker missiles for now, because I'm not confident they're going to hit anything. There's really nothing on the board with marker lights on it anymore, anyway.
Yeah. Nothing on the board.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a quick game just because of all the too much stuff getting shattered and popped. So we'll put the rail cannon into. I'm gonna leave your big guy alone. I want to give him a chance to do something.
Yay.
However, I'm gonna put
Wait
the
a
rail
second.
cannon. Does he have fly?
Yes.
He does. Okay, so that's scary. I don't want him to punch my tiger shark to death. Yuck.
And technically, Yvraine is equal distance, so you can't shoot at it.
Well, it's a weird one. So, I think I'll put everything in Yvraine except for the heavy rail cannons.
Okay.
And then we'll put the heavy rail cannons because I kind of want to give a Wraithman a chance to do something. It's a case of the field's pads. We'll put the rail cannons into the flyer or the
wave serpent.
The wave serpent. There you go. So that thing, if it advances, is -1, right?
I didn't advance it, and I didn't pay for
Well,
it.
you didn't pay for it. Okay. So hitting it on his ballistic. However, the tiger shark's ballistic was dropped down to 4 from 2, which is a massive nerf. But whatever. All right. So 2 shots per rail cannon. So we'll go ahead and do the rail cannons first. No Markolites on there, so I can't re-roll anything. But those 2 will hit, and then these are strength 14. That is T7, so 2's the wound. So both of those wound, and hang on a second. I got a 6 and a 4. Each time a successful wound roll is made, for an attacker's weapon, the target suffers D3 in addition to any other damage.
So roll 2d3.
Okay, so here's the 2d3. Here's the mortal wounds. It's 4 mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds, and then I have 2 saves. What's the AP on them?
The AP is -5.
Okay, so...
And each one is D3 plus 6 damage. So actually, I did get
Is
a
it
little
D3
bit.
plus 6?
Yeah, they changed it to D3s plus 6 now.
Ooh, gross.
So minimum of 7 up to 9 damage per cannon now, which is
Yep.
But cool. Ballistic's going now.
Yeah.
Ballistic one we
Roll
got.
damage.
Alright, so 6 plus D3 in the first one for 7.
Or 6.
Well, 6 flat plus D3.
-1 because wave serpent.
Ah, correct. And then next one, same thing. So 12 damage.
Another 6.
And it already took, what, 4 mortal wounds?
Well, it has feel no pains.
Okay,
So it hasn't
you're gonna roll
taken
them all
anything.
one time.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Makes sense.
So I need 6s. And you did a total of a lot.
6 plus 4.
And I make none.
16. Alright, does she blow? No.
No.
But fellas do get out.
Yes. Then I have 6 dudes inside. No one dies.
Yeah, there we go. Finally some luck coming your way. Well, not as much as you need, but it's better than nothing, right?
Well, take what you can get right now.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. So burst cannons first. So this is under Yvraine. Hitting on 4s, no rerolls. Alright, and then strength 5, she's T4 or 5?
She's T3.
Oh, is she? Okay. So 3's to wound either way. And it's far sight, so it doesn't get the benefit of the -1s. So there, you need 4 saves from that. And then let's go ahead and do the missile pods, which are 2 shots apiece. So 4 shots, 4s. Only got the 1, but it is AP -1. So needing a 2, so that will wound. Alright. So she's got some stuff. She needs to take some saves. Overall, not bad for me. You're really going to need a swing back card next turn, Kade. I think you can do it, though.
This
right?
turn I can swing.
Yeah, because you can throw up intervene now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he gets set up anywhere within 6 inches of the model that died, but outside of combat.
Outside of...
She needs 4 at AP 0, and then she needs 1 at AP -1.
So it takes 2.
Those are 1 damage apiece.
And 2 at what?
Just 1 at AP -1. This is D3 damage.
So I will CP that one.
Okay. That does make the save.
That's fine.
So it only takes the 2.
Maybe. Yankon's over there now, so I get no pains. So yeah, it takes 2. And she might heal on the wave serpent, and I think she will.
How does that? So when the unit's removed,
I
he
might
gets
not get
placed
the feel
over.
no pains.
But I think
I
my
still take the
shots.
2.
Technically, I think the shots go
Yeah.
through before he moves.
I got you at 6 CPK, correct?
I'm at 5 because I just used a CP.
Okay. I must have missed one earlier.
Because yeah, it might. Because what? Do you do all shots? You don't do all shots at the same time.
Well, I
You're
think
supposed to do them one at a time.
I know like targeting all counts at one time.
Yeah.
But I don't know about how shooting. Well, let's say you get it for now. So go ahead and roll.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
But a Eldar model could
I got
die.
you currently at 2 CP, Rick?
Yep, I believe that's accurate.
And it is a 4+, so in the long run, she heals after the wave serpent dies. So
Okay.
she's at 2. So you only did 1. in total.
At 2?
Yes, because she got down to 1 because she failed to feel no pains, and then I rolled to heal her because an Eldar died by her. And all the triumphant when an
You
Eldar
took
dies.
2 from the burst cannons, right?
Yes, and then I healed 1, so I only took 1 in total.
So she should be at like 4 wounds then, right?
She's already took mortal wound damage.
Oh, that's right. She took 2 from the mortal wounds. That's right. Okay. I gotcha.
So she was at 3, did 2, got her down to 1, then she
Yep.
healed 1.
Makes sense. We're on the same page now. Okay, so let's see. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. End of my turn. We'll just go into combat. So heroically intervene if you need to.
Okay, so the Vizard intervenes into the cell suits.
Oh, cell suits get to shoot, don't they?
They could have.
Well, I guess you didn't move with that, so we'll give you 1 there.
And
That's
you'll
fine.
intervene into that.
That's make a mistake. Well, we both made a mistake and paid for it, so it is what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Now you get the first fight because it's my turn,
Yes.
and there are no charges that were declared.
I get both fights because I fight first.
You do fight first.
Yep.
That's correct.
So I'll start there.
Yeah.
I get 2 attacks, hitting on
Yep.
2.
2.
Yeah,
Right?
2s.
Do they hit on ballistic or weapon skill 2 naturally?
No, I get the +1 because
'Cause of Ynnari.
you killed. Things died this turn.
Right. Yeah.
And 1 wound.
Okay. AP -4. He's the Lord, right? The
Exarch.
Exarch. So, do I want to put it on? Yeah, I'll put it on a drone.
Okay.
Wait, he's at 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it on him. Alright, so he does take it. Fit 6 or feeling pains? Only me. Alright. I'm 6, but he's not dead, so I'm not complaining.
Next, I'll do the Vizard
Makes sense.
because he's fun and I like him and I'm excited to use him.
Yeah.
He's 5 attacks. He rerolls hit 4 rolls of 1.
With -1.
So the 2 will miss.
Yep.
Strength 5, your T5.
Still T4.
Oh, so perfect. I wounded on 3s.
Uh-huh.
Don't reroll that.
It's a 4 sword, right? D3
It's a
damage?
power sword, but it is D3.
Okay.
So that's 3 at AP3.
Yeah. So 4 up in lumps. So I gotta do these 1 at a time because the damage will matter. So first one. So he will fail that.
Okay.
That
That unit is -1 leadership.
is it only if he kills a model?
No, if you fail a wound.
Oh, okay. 2 CP. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we'll let him die. All right, then the other 2. Ooh, both those fail too. Glad I didn't reroll that.
Do it.
First one does 3 damage, kills a suit. Second one does 1 damage.
And I will CP it.
All right, so you're down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, CP reroll into a 3. So it kills 3 suits total. All right. That's what I get for not paying attention.
Then I'll do the Yen card. With 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Yin Khan hitting 2s.
All hit.
Yeah, because the -1 for hard to hit is only in range, right?
Yes, only in range. Because I'm literally like fighting you.
Because he's like a spectral flying
I have
needle.
strength 6, so I'm wounding on 5.
He's a T8, yeah. He's a T8 with a 5 up in the roll.
Yep. But I reroll failed wounds
You sure do.
because of my sword.
Alright. So 3.
That's 3. You don't get
Doesn't
saves.
matter. It's on the 5 up in the roll.
So he has an invuln.
Yes.
That's no fun.
Well, I mean, you
Does he have an invuln?
yeah, he's got a 5 up.
Okay. I'll go through.
So each one's D6, correct?
Yes.
So you won't kill him unless it's your turn. So maybe I will command reroll 1 because I don't want him to outright kill him during your turn.
Okay.
So doesn't matter. All right, so 3d6,
Boop. 5, 4, 1.
10 damage. All right.
10 total damage.
All right, so it is down to 8 wounds now because they actually made him go up a little bit.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really mean I'm out of the woods.
And your ghost skill and your one spell suit get affected.
And so does the tiger shark.
And the tiger shark.
And the tiger shark. And he, let's see, he's degraded down to the second bracket. So he's going to get D3 attacks. So we're going to do that for just the one. He hits on a 6. Nope. We'll do the stealth suits. Just the one stealth suit, and they get 2 base. I'm pretty sure the shot suite gets +1. I could be wrong. Stealth out suits. Yep, 3 attacks. Alright, hitting it on 5s. Okay, not so good. Alright, and then strength 4, toughness 4 or 3?
3.
3 to wound. Ooh, fails a wound. Okay. Now the ghost keel. So ghost keel is not bracketed yet.
Nope.
So 3 attacks. Kalyand. So I gotta check and see if I get to re-roll for Kalyand. I don't know if I get to re-roll in combat for Kalyand. Of course, but I have to find the book. Or did they? Yeah. Okay, we'll fail hit rolls for units. Yep, so they can reroll hit rolls. Alright, so 3 hit rolls. Oh, look at that. 3 hits.
Okay.
Alright, and then he's got to be like strength 6. So, when he got 3s.
So, are you using the Farsight one?
No.
Okay. Are you sure you get to reroll hits and
Yeah,
melee?
Kalyand just says reroll failed hit rolls. So, Kalyand, until the end of the turn, you can reroll failed hit rolls for friendly SEP units within 6 inches of the commander. These units cannot move for any reason.
Okay.
So, yep. So, just the 1 though, because he's not strength 8.
Okay. Make the save.
DP -1.
6.
Okay. Alright. So, I think that's everything, right?
Yeah.
So, pretty successful turn for me. Not thrilled about the Incarn and the Vizark where they're at. However, let's see here. So, I didn't get within the center yet. Did they take a leadership test? They need a leadership.
I do need the leadership.
Yeah, I think you only lost, was it 2 in Overwatch?
I lost 3 this turn.
3 this turn.
So 3 plus 7, I should be fine with
Yeah,
that.
I think the Exarch's +1.
Yeah.
So, yep, you're fine. The stealth suits failed their -1 leadership. So, I need a 1, 6, or... So, there was 5 in the unit. I lost 1 in shooting. And then 3 this turn from the Vizark. So, I lost 3. So, they're good on a
So
5.
3
Leadership 7. With the -1.
5, 6. So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I would have needed to roll a 4.
Yeah.
So,
4.
okay. So, there we have it, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes into Ynnari turn 2.
Yeah.
Yep, because you didn't get domination or direct assault, did you?
No.
Okay.
I'm in the game again.
Let's see. Currently, though, in terms of holding objectives,
I hold 3.
are we treating these like cones? I don't remember if they said like
It's on the
objectives
ground
were like
floor,
cones.
but
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So
usually
the vendors should
objectives
be there.
are...
Did they take a leadership?
Who?
Them two. They lost 3, right? From the mortal wounds.
Oh, they can't fail because of the Incarn.
The auto pass. Okay.
Yeah, auto pass.
Okay, fair
Not
enough.
even with rolling.
Cool.
Yup.
Wow, lucky ducky.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you do hold 3.
Yes.
So you're gonna get 15 points
Mm-hmm.
for the turn.
Mm-hmm. I also get 2 raise the banners.
Okay.
I go up to 5 CP.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
So then I just gotta do my movement.
You gotta spend them all. I knew the Incarn was gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should have shot and killed that dude, but
He's still not gonna do much.
well, I'm not as concerned with him doing all that much. It's more so the fact that the Incarn is just kind of like, I don't know. He gets to feed off of everything that dies, so not thrilled about him being on the board. That said, though,
gets 4.
Okay. All right. So while he's doing that, are you doing the overhead, Morse?
1 second.
Sure. So while he's doing that, basically what happened this last turn.
Now, I'm going to move into psychic phase.
Oh, movement phase done.
Yeah,
I just want to go over what you
movement
did for the movement real
Done.
quick.
So yes, so I just shuffled these guys to get the Wraith Knight through just a little bit.
Yep, and he did advance.
Yes, he did advance.
Yeah.
I all I got.
He's surprisingly holding his own, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, so psychic phase.
Okay.
I'm going to do
Smites?
no, I'm going to start off with the end card, doing Word of the Phoenix, and I'm going to choose Yvraine.
Yvraine. So she's
Because I want to heal her.
she's got 2 powers, correct?
She has 2, I think
Right.
has 2.
Okay. So healing her first.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to heal her.
Yep. Fails. Is that a warp charge 5 or 6?
It's a warp charge 5.
So it does go off because she gets a +1.
That this is the Yan card, not Yvraine.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough.
And I think I'm going to re-roll it because I wanted to heal.
Okay. So spending a CP. See if I get it back on a 6. I do not.
So it does go off, and she heals for.
3.
She's full.
Back to full. Alright, so the lady is back to full, and she is a scary nightmare once again.
Yes, that's the reason that I need to take advantage of her while I got her, so
Yep.
might as well try.
What's the other hex you're doing on there?
Smite.
Smite away, yeah.
That's a smite.
It's smite, D3.
It's a 1.
Okay, Tiger Shark is down to 7.
Next, Yvraine.
Yeah.
That's going to smite.
Why not? Fails.
No, she gets a +1.
Yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm. That's why I do her second, for
Okay.
1.
So-
And then Gaze of Ynnead into that perils.
Okay.
Good thing I healed her
Takes D3.
for 2. Feel no pain, 1. And then it does a 5, so it's D3 for 1. So it's 3 total mortal wounds on the dude.
How does that work now?
Huh?
How does that work?
So basically,
She
it's
took 1 from smite, and then...
Yep. And 1 from, it's a targeted smite.
Yep.
When it goes off, you roll a d6. On a 6, it's d6. On a 5 to 2,
It's
it's
D3?
D3. On a 1, it's a 1.
Okay. So, takes 2 more. It's down to 4. I hope you whiff on the Ynnead. Just saying.
You won't.
He won't, but that would be
You
awesome.
won't. And that's my psychic phase.
Alright.
I'm going to go into shooting.
Okay.
I'm going to start here. 4 shots into the
Sky Ray.
Sky Ray.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s.
Indeed. Is it? It's a ballistic 4? That was ballistic 3. Oh, it's -1 because of the advance. Yeah. Fair enough.
So
Okay, 3
3
hits.
hit.
2 is the wound. Strength 16, I think.
Yep. 2's the wound.
Okay.
I'll go for that other CP.
Okay, so it's down to
Different
3.
phase. Wounds.
Okay, see if I get a CP back. Cade's down to 3.
Yep. Down to 3. I
Okay.
don't get to do
On
it.
6.
Damage.
I do not get one back.
And they all go through.
Okay, so 3 at AP minus 4.
4.
Yeah, that'll go through.
That's
6, 7, 8.
8 damage.
Okay.
He's done.
Sky Rays have 12, I believe. So, it's down
And
to
you
4.
did not do the CP, right?
I did not, no. Sky Rays have 13. So he took
8.
8 total. Okay, just got 5 left. Alright, cool. Good fight. So,
And then I'm
now
going to shoot the shuriken into the closest fire
Fires.
warriors that aren't in cover.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s because I advanced. You're T3, so I wound on 3s.
Strength 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2 dead.
What's AP?
3. Shuriken weapons. I rolled 6s.
Oh, 6s, yeah.
Yeah. 6s are
So
kill, and then
is dead.
2 normal saves.
Okay, so take the guys in cover. Or
Nope,
not
nope.
cover.
Other squad.
Oh, it's the other squad.
They're the ones out of range.
Okay. I thought you said closest to me and then not in cover, so I assumed.
No, the ones closest to
Fair.
me.
Okay, so. And then how many?
2
more?
2
And
more.
These are AP 0. Okay, so needing 4s. Got 1, so 1 dies.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll move that just in case you want to charge with lights.
And I don't think I have anything else to shoot.
Okay, sure.
So you get to declare a unit first.
I do.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it's my turn, right?
Yep.
It's your turn, but
I
it's
haven't
mine.
soul bursted.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, you're going to kill the tiger shark anyway. Did you shoot the Wind Raiders?
I did. That's what shot at them.
What did he shoot for second weapons?
He doesn't have second weapons.
Oh, you didn't pay for him. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't pay for him.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, he is Starking.
Oh, so you should have a second weapon system.
Yeah. They're heavy.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alright, so let's start with, I mean, you're going to kill the tiger shark anyway. Let's do the stealth suit because stealth suit has the best chance of doing anything.
Sure.
So why not? 3 attacks. Nothing. So, yeah, I've had him.
Okay, I'm gonna do the Yenkarn next.
Makes sense.
Hitting on. Actually, I'm gonna do the Vizard.
Sure.
Because it makes the most sense. Hitting on 3s.
One hit. Rerolls once, doesn't he?
He does reroll 1s because of himself. Alright, thank you. And wounding on 3s.
Yuck. So 4 saves and 5 ups. Or 4 ups, sorry. Ouch. Oh,
He's dead.
dang. That sucked. Well, it's D3 damage, right?
Yes, but you 2 went through.
The question is, do I want to spend a CP and then hope you roll 1?
Yeah, but it's a 2 out of 3 chance you're wrong. And you still have to make the save. It's an over 50% chance.
Yeah, it's a very
for you
poor
to
chance
fail.
to make it. However, I guess it won't affect the Incarn moving, because if he moves over there, it doesn't do any good. So yeah, that's fine.
What it does is it gives me reroll 1s with the Incarn because I can consolidate 3 inches to get in range.
Sure.
Patrick Fell says epic cow list.
Yeah, it's a little random.
But it also allows me to attack with him first because he normally couldn't. So
because of the reroll ones.
he
Oh,
would
because
have
you
had
killed
to
him all.
fight last.
Gotcha.
Now I'm soul bursted
Yeah.
because I killed a unit.
Isn't
I
that
get
nice?
to-
The whole army just gets this. Whee!
The 1 misses. I need a 5+. 5+.
I don't want him to drop below
So
bracket,
drone.
so we'll put off on a drone or 2 up. Goes on the drone. Kills the drone.
Kill a drone.
Alright, go ahead and do your
And the
Incarn.
Yenkarn, 6 attacks. And then I want to actually double check the wording. Ynnari units.
He gets reroll 1s. He hits on 2s.
I just want to make sure he does give the reroll 1 to. Yep, Ynnari
Oh,
minus. Cool. 1 miss.
Yeah, he's an outer, kind of.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was not just infantry.
Oh, no. 4 wounds. No, 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Well, let's see, I got 5 left.
4 left.
4 left. So, statistically speaking, if I make 2 of these, he should survive. You get a lot of stuff around me, so have at it. Okay, first one does 2
Kills.
damage. 3
5 damage total.
Alright, so let's see if he blows up. On a 6 up? Come on, baby. Oh, okay. Well, my beautiful tiger shark goes back to the home where he came from. Oh, sadness. But that's okay. Alright, so did a thing.
And then I'm going to use it where it was to teleport. To go more of an over here to get behind obscuring.
So it kills a model.
Any model
even
that
if
dies.
It kills, even if it kills something, it still
Yes.
gets to teleport. Okay. Yep.
No. Anything that dies, I get a trigger. I can teleport to where it dies.
Alright, so Ghost Killer will attack.
Yep.
1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I kill that stupid bike? That's got 2 wounds. I can't kill it anyway. But it does wound it. AP minus 1.
Nothing.
Alright.
I do want to consolidate into the other one, so you do get attacks. And with the drone, too.
Alright, I'll let you do it, I guess. It's a little late, but alright. Alright, so 3 attacks with the other Ghost Killer.
That was my intention.
1 hit. It does wound. Quit rolling 6s, man.
No, it wants to live.
Alright, the drone. Alright, nothing there. Oh, shoot. I get 4 rerolls because I missed 4 times and I still have Kalyan until next turn.
Wow.
I think, right? Because it's end next turn? Or start of the next turn? I don't remember. Let me read it quick. Till the end of the turn. So no, I wouldn't get them. Because it's player turn, right? End of the turn, it's player turn. Yeah, so nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Melee stuff and Tau don't mix. So, alright, cool.
And
End
I
of the
get,
turn.
3 points for killing a vehicle that has over 10 wounds.
Yeah, you'll get 3 from that. Let's see, you have engage again? No. 1? You don't.
I have engaged.
You're within 6 inches of the center, so no, you don't get it.
1, 2, 3. It's the unit.
You get it for 2, right.
Yeah, I still get it for 2.
Yeah, you'll get it
I
for
don't
2.
get it for that.
Gotcha.
corner,
Alright, so you get 2 points for engage. You're going to get
I won't max
3
it out.
points from the vehicle.
Yes.
It's the end of the game, so Marge, you can add that up later. But, and
I'll
then,
put it in for now. But
Yeah,
that's fine. What was the other one?
Raise the banner.
Raise
and
the
I got
banners,
2
and
this
you got 2
turn.
at the start of the Okay. So your banners currently are that one and that one?
And that middle one.
The middle one, okay. So I need to get to the middle. Alright, so going into Tau turn 2.
Yes.
Before I do that, I do need to take leadership here. I should be okay. 4, so let's see. Leadership 7. Minus, is there any minuses?
No.
So they're fine. Because I only lost 3.
Yeah, so you rolled exactly.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, cool. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do some movement here. You really did slow me down quite a bit, but I do get a command point back at the start of the turn.
Yeah.
Did you spend a CP in the command phase? Or in the fight phase? I think you did,
I
didn't
did. I
you?
rolled.
I gotta roll for that. No, don't get it. Oh well, maybe I'll get it my turn. We'll see. So, let's go ahead and do some stuff here. So, up to the movement phase. Let's see here. Margie, the overhead throwing up.
You still have a lot of firepower. I can't get to that.
Yeah.
Titan
I can kill stuff, but I can't hold stuff, and that's my biggest problem. I'm losing so many points on that. But there's nothing I can put. Like, you got 2 ghost keels tied up. They would have been the ones holding that all game. Yeah. So.
And it sucks because you couldn't have just hopped out at turn 1 because it was within 9 of my deployment.
We got chat asking, what's happening in the game then, guys? Not exactly sure what they're saying.
What's happening in the game then? So, we're just going over Tau turn 2, right?
Yes, Tau movement phase turn 2.
Tau movement phase turn 2. So, basically what I did here is for movement, the storm surge stage where it was at, I'm just debating whether or not if I want to move this and how far. I think I will. Them. There we go. That's what I wanted. So now they move 8 plus 6. So they should be able to get there. 8, 10, 14 inches. Maybe not. That said,
they're close.
They have a shot at getting there. So what we'll do is we'll put them like that. Alright, and they actually are assault weapons, so I can shoot them too, which is nice. And that's the whole reason behind the advance. So the Sky Ray, I guess, is probably just going to pull up here. It's basically a walking boot at this point. It's got a couple marker lights, which actually I forgot to fire with that last turn. So into the movement phase, did some stuff. Ghost Keel stayed where they were at. The Fire Warrior, or the Fireblade moved over to the Ghost Keel. Everybody. Really want to pop you in Karn, but I don't think I can get to him. So, is there something you're doing over there?
Oh no, I was gonna let you know. Also, my XR or my Dire Avengers just can't fail morale because of the XR.
Right. Okay. So, let's go and start with the Ghost Keels because that's going to determine whether or not they can actually shoot at something. So we'll start with the Ghost Keel over here that's been tied up. Actually, that Collider's got a 24-inch range, so he'll be just out anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, so let's go ahead and shoot him first. So 3 shots from the Collider with a -1 to hit. So there we go, 2 hits. Should melt that bike. Go ahead, see if it dies.
Nope.
2. There was 2 wounds.
Okay.
Now it dies.
Damage is
2d6 take the highest. And I rolled a 1 for both. So that takes 1 damage. So I'm down to 1 CP, right? I'm just going to burn it to kill that bike because I don't...
You rolling another damage?
Well, I got 2 fusion blasters.
You spent 2 CP?
Well, I spent 1 CP. I should be at 2, but I spent 1 for something. What was it for?
I don't know.
I spent the CP for something, but I don't remember what the hell it was for.
Did you spend it in the movement phase?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I thought so. I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe I didn't.
Remember you doing it.
Because I got you at 2 CP.
Yeah, you should be at 2. I don't think you did.
Oh, okay. I think I was going to spend a CP then or something, but I don't remember what the heck it was for. So, whatever.
I got you at 1 and you're correct.
Okay.
1 now.
So yeah, we'll spend the CP to re-roll that just because...
You want to kill it?
That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's dead. The thing is I can't trust 2 fusion blasters to kill it, even though theoretically it should.
Foreman ones.
All right,
The
so that
world I like to live in.
that does open the other one up though. So the other one now can fire.
Yes.
And let's see, your closest unit is the Avenger, so I can't even target the dude.
Yep.
Let's see what I got for line of sight here.
Actually, no. The closest unit is the Wind Riders.
Yeah. Well, even if it wasn't,
No.
as long as he's there behind them, even them block for him.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah,
nothing I
closest
can do to
yeah.
target him. But what I'm going to do, we're going to just kill them, Wind Riders, I think. Just flat out destroy them. So burst cannons first. Actually, let's do some Markolites. I probably should do that. So we'll throw the 2 Markolites on the Wind Riders there.
Okay.
Take that back. We'll put 1 there and then 1 there. So first one on a 2-up goes off, and that's on the Wind Riders. So then this one, it does not have fly, so on a 3-up. Ooh.
One fails, and you have nothing to reroll it with.
I do have a CP left,
Oh yeah.
but
You already used the CP this phase.
yeah. So that will fail. But I do have some more, so we'll do the Cadre Fireblade.
And it has no guns.
No, it's just got the Markolites left. Seeker missiles already fired last turn, and then I just disembarked the drones, which were the other weapon system. So Fireblade into this dude here.
Yep.
2-up. Goes off.
One Mark.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to spend a CP.
And where's their other shots going?
Fireblade only's got 1 shot.
Oh, fire. Got it.
Yeah. So Fireblade, that Markolite went off there, but I'm going to spend the CP for D3 extra Markolites for 1 more. So it's up to 2, which is really all I needed. So I get reroll, get 1s there, and then I can also fire Seekers and Destroyers at the Ballistic skill. So let's go ahead and throw the other Ghost Keel there into the 1 Markolite Wind Riders.
Go for it.
So 6 shots from the Iron Raker. All hit except for 1. And then, no, it does that one has, it's got the ATS on it, so not the velocity tracker. All right, so here we go. All right, and then 3
AP.
at AP minus 1, no, 2.
And damage.
3, I think.
If it's AP2, I'll go through.
That's AP 2 for sure.
Okay.
And
Then
then
up to 3 go through.
each one is Cyclone Iron Raker. There's 1 damage piece.
Okay, so you
But I did
kill
not-
1.5.
Yep, I didn't supercharge. Okay, so let's throw. Well, we got to get this done sooner or later anyway. You moved closer to me, but you're still out of range, correct?
Of him, yes.
Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and throw the big cannon into the Wind Riders.
You're only 36 inches too?
Because I took the wrong cannon. I took the shorter one, so. I got to pay 10 more points for the other one, and I must have changed it out at some point without realizing it. So it is what it is. All right, so we're going to throw the destroyers over there. I think the missile pods are only 30-inch range, so we will throw those into, I don't know, I think I can only see the bikes at this point, so we'll put everything into the bikes except for,
The destroyer.
I believe it's got a smart missile system, huh?
Good.
Yes, 2 smart missiles. So we're going to fire the smart missiles at the, let's see. Oh. So if I kill the bikes, I can target Yvraine. So maybe before I do that.
I am within 3 of, I think. Yeah, it should be within 3 of the monster.
She's also the closest unit at that point, though, so it doesn't matter.
True.
Okay, actually, I got to do the burst cannons from him into there, so let's go ahead and do those quick.
Yeah, but you can't actually declare them into her because it's not a valid.
He
target.
can't currently.
Oh,
I have to
there's
kill them
something else-
first.
There's something else shooting?
This is the burst cannons from the Ghost Keel.
Okay.
So I'm finishing up his weapon system. But he does reroll 1s. I got 2 1s. All right. Now fly. That's the one that does not have the velocity tracker. So 3 hits. These are 3s to 1s. All right. So 1 at AP minus 1.
Takes it. Kills one more bit.
AP 2 actually.
Still kills one bit.
we'll do the fire warriors into the bikes. So they should be within 15, I believe. They most certainly are. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shots. Alright, these guys are hitting on 4s. They're rerolling 1s.
And we can all see him?
Yeah, you shot at me.
Well,
no,
I shot at the other unit that ran away.
Yeah, no, I can still see him.
But
Line of sight. This
it's
guy's right here.
obscuring.
It's not obscuring. This is all.
Ah, you're right. That's not obscuring. Yep. I was thinking it was.
Oh, we got it. We got it figured. All right, so those all hit, and then these are wounding on 3s. There we go. Nice spread. So 2, 4, 6, 7.
I had AP.
Minus, actually, 1, 2, 3. No, AP 0.
AP
Because I didn't choose a unit yet.
That's 3 damage. Down to 1.
Okay. All right, and then let's go ahead and. What's your Yvraine at? She's full, right?
4 because she perils.
Ah, yes.
Still went up.
Well, she does have feel no pains from him, so
Yes.
just debating whether or not I can kill her. Statistically speaking, no, but I can kill the Avengers,
And then heal her.
so that's an option. So actually, before we do anything else, I'm going to shoot the gun drones into the bike there.
Makes sense.
So 4, 4. All right, hitting on 5s. Actually, hitting 5s normally, so actually hitting on 6s because of the -1 because of dancing.
So 1. That's enough.
Rerolls into another one.
That was a 5.
Does not hit. So it's a 3. Got a 3. AP 0.
I'm fine.
You are fine.
Has a 4 upstage.
So I actually get to declare something with her. I have to declare a unit with her through Unity Devastation. It's got to be a unit with a line of sight of her, so I don't know. At this point, I don't know. We'll put it into the bike. I need to kill the bike anyway, so. Yeah. So let's do the Pathfinders.
Okay.
So we're going to just shoot their pulse rifles. And then the ion for the supercharge. So pulse rifles first, 2 shots apiece, hitting on 4s. And then I would have been rerolling 1s, but that was a 2. So then 3s to wounds. All right, so 2 saves, AP 0.
Dead.
Finally got him. Okay. So the ion didn't even need to do a thing. That's neat. All right, cool. So now I think that seals the deal in terms of what I need to fire. So I'm pretty sure the cluster rockets cannot. I think they need to be able to see stuff. Seeker missiles used to ignore line of sight, but now they don't. Okay, so let's put the smart missiles into. We'll put 1 into the Dire Avengers, and we'll put 1 into Yvraine.
Okay.
And then we'll put
Big missiles into him.
the destroyer missiles into him.
Okay.
Because I don't think anything else can see. No. Nothing else is in range anyway. So, alright, here we go. So, first into the Dire Avengers here, hitting on 3s. Alright, there we go. We got 3. Rerolling 1s because it's in range of the ethereal. Fails anyway. So, 3. And then 3s to wounds. So, 2 at AP minus 1.
I'm checking their base save because they got hard.
These ignore cover as well.
Well, I need to know, do I take my invuln or do I take my invuln?
Yep.
1 dies.
Mhm.
And then
Can you take the invuln for both, or do you have to do it one at a time?
on both. I took the shimmer shield, so it gives my whole unit a 5-up.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot it wasn't just the one model.
Yes, no, I don't like the Exarch one.
Okay,
Might as well
so
have
then the
everyone
other
else.
destroyers into Yvraine.
For the Seekers.
Rerolling 1s. There we go. All hit.
And
And
what
then
rerolls your one?
the ethereal gives the rerolls. Alright, so then,
And she does not heal from the one guy that died.
okay, and then strength 5, so...
Actually, he has a feeling of pain, which he failed.
Doesn't matter. Alright, cool, so 4 wounds at AP minus 1 on your brain. Ignoring cover.
Invulnerable. She makes 2.
Okay.
And makes both.
Ouch. Okay, well there's a thing. Alright, so here's the 4 destroyers.
Hitting on whatever +1 because of your...
Yeah, hitting on 2s. And I rolled 2 1s, but I do reroll once, which is nice. So, there we go. So, each one of these are D3 into that thing. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mortal wounds.
8 mortal wounds. Stay cool.
There we go.
4 minus 8 is 20, which is 16 left. Ow.
Okay.
Plus you get reroll once from mark lights.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's probably everything. Well, I don't think I can see anything. Let me take a look and see if he's got range on your big dude. Because he might. He would be the one that would. And that's the vehicle shot.
I thought it was 20.
36-inch range.
You shot was 24.
Nope, it's always 36.
Oh, is it?
The EMP is 24. So
that's what I looked at.
Yeah, I'm having to shoot the hyper density because I'm out of range for everything else.
Yeah, that's what I was. You can't do the straight up.
No.
3.
So it's 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling once. Okay, both hit.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 9, toughness 7, so 3s. Alright, so just the 1, AP minus 2. Alright, I made it.
Good with that?
Lucky ducky.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been 2 damage anyway, so no big deal. Okay, well, my ghost kills are freed up now, which is nice. It's about darn time too.
Mm-hmm.
So, now I need to hold out against the Incarn for a turn. And then
you also have to...
the crude over there, yeah.
Don't forget your group.
Yeah. Alright, so they're all touching the terrain, which means they can see through it. So they're going to fire everything into your Die Avengers.
Go for it.
Because they're cool like that.
Yeah.
24-inch range rapid fire. That's 20 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 20 shots. These guys are hitting on 4s. Because their ballistic is the same as Tau for some reason. Okay, no rerolls. Well, that's pretty good. About half. Right on the money. Alright, and then strength 4, toughness 3, so 3 wounds. Alright, so there you go. These are all AP 0. So you got 6 total.
6 and 4 up saves. I take
3 dead.
3.
But does he get feeling pains?
And they do not.
Okay, so 3 down. It leaves 2 left, correct?
Yep.
Okay, end of my turn. I might as well take the chance to charge. Because I don't have Overwatch. Well, I guess, yeah, I'm out of CP, so I can't spend it. Speaking of, I spent 2 CP. Let's see if I get one back in a 6. I do not. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and make a charge.
Go for it.
I probably can't kill the Berserk, but it could be fun, so let's charge both.
Okay, so you're extending what you need to charge.
Potentially.
Because you have to get into both.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a 9. So 9 and 9. I don't know why this guy's up here. You should be way back here.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah,
9,
that's what I
9
was
either.
questioning. So yeah.
Alright, need a 9. Oh, that's not a 9. Alright, so nothing there. I can't reroll charges because I don't have anything that can do it. If I had hounds, I could.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for the turn, I believe, because I don't have anything else that can really do anything. It could be fun. No, now I gotta stand in the crater, so never mind. I was thinking about it.
And you'd have to move through a crater, so.
Yeah. Okay. So, end of my turn. I'm still not in the damn center. I don't hold more. And that thing is still alive. So I'm not scoring any secondaries this turn.
Yes.
So, yeah. That's it.
Yes.
I really need to start scoring points.
Mm-hmm.
I can kill all the stuff in the world, but I can't score points.
Yeah. I can't fail morale.
That's correct. You can't. So, yeah. Start of your turn. You're holding 3 again, correct?
Yes.
So, yeah. 15 points to Kade, up to 30 for primaries. And you have 2 banners raised, so you're getting 2 points from the raised
3
banners.
banners raised. So
Oh, did you raise one over
I
there?
did raise the one over here.
That was the Avengers that did that?
Yep.
Okay.
So 15 again for his primary?
15 for the primary and then 3 for raised banners.
Let's have these guys go try to take on all the crew in the world.
Yeah.
2 for raise the banner?
3.
3 for raised banners.
I have
yeah.
3 banners up.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
What do you got for me?
We'll find out.
Well, the thing is like, you got your best stuff left, but you don't have a lot left.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm in an interesting spot currently. You definitely have to have a strong...
I'm going to try to bring back one of the dire vendors back there.
Okay.
Because it's 18-inch range.
Okay. That's quite a hefty range for psychic power.
Well,
For a resurrecting power.
it's an apothecary.
Yeah.
But I'm Ynnari, whose whole thing is rebirth.
But
So.
like, that's a long buff, dude. Buff powers generally aren't that long.
Yeah, where did
The Aeldar ones are pretty good though. I think they're pretty. The Aeldar ones I think are like they're either 12 or 18 too, so I guess that makes sense.
I would expect it from the army of
Yeah.
bringing people back to dead.
Alright, so we got a smite though, right?
Yes, and a smite into the
Ghost skill.
ghost skill.
Yep.
Does not go off.
Fails. Okay.
I want it to go off.
See if I get a CP back on a 6. Nope. Okay, so is your commander down here?
Does go off.
Does go off for D3 more wounds. For 1. Okay, on a 6 I'm feeling the pain. Makes it.
Okay. Next, Yvraine, smite. Same one. Goes off on a super smite.
11, yep.
And for 4.
Okay. Takes 2.
Takes 2.
So that actually does bracket him. He's done 4.
Yep. And then I'm going to targeted smite the other one.
Okay.
Yvraine. I think it goes off on a 5, but it might be 6. Gaze is 6, so it does not go off.
Yeah, anything targeted's got to be at least warp charge 6.
So now I go into my shooting phase.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot my sun cannons at these guys.
Makes sense.
And I'm going to shoot the
So
big cannons
and the
at
drones.
that.
Okay.
No, the sun
Star
cannons.
going there. and
No, star cannons going there. I said sun cannons going there. Those are the mounted weapons. Because he does have them.
Sun cannon is the one weapon. You're talking about the. Okay, so the big ones are going into the.
Yeah, the
Right,
star
the
cannons
sky ray.
are going into the sky ray.
Yep. And the other ones are
Well, I suppose you're right. It's the wraith cannons. I'm mixing
There you
everything up. Wraith cannons there, star cannons there.
Gotcha.
I was thinking they were just star
Cannon A,
cannons.
Cannon B.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so 4 shots into the sky ray.
Yes.
Yep, go for it. Hitting on. You see bracket again?
No.
Okay. Misses everything anyway.
No, he
it's
didn't miss
1.
everything. He didn't advance.
It's 1. Command reel?
How many wounds left?
It's got 5 left.
I'll CP it.
Okay.
Down to 2. Hits.
Okay, see if I get back in 6. I do not.
1 goes through
Okay. I get nothing, so go for it.
for 2 damage.
Alright, so he's down to 3.
And then the 4 star cannons into the drones.
3 hits.
2 wounds.
Alright, EP.
3.
Well, nothing I can do there. 3 dead drones. Or 2 dead drones. Squash. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a thing.
That actually kind of sucks. So I'm going to teleport to them.
Sure. Yoink. Okay. So,
Now,
Yep.
I'm going to shoot them
yep, into the crew.
into the crew.
Yep. And you're in the cover, so I don't get the cover.
Does the Vizark have a grenade or something? Nope, don't think so.
Nah, just power sword.
It's got no ranged weapons.
No,
No.
not even a grenade.
He's just a. That's all he does. He runs up. He doesn't even swing. He just does this circle motion.
I got that scene from Indiana Jones in my head now.
So,
Where he's sitting there, like lopping the sword around, and
Force.
then Indy pulls out a gun. Yeah, there you go.
L card, they roll 1s and shooting. Melee.
Yeah, that's all you know.
It's only melee though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So that's 1, no AP.
Alright, 6 up. The Kurt survives. He tanks it. He
Fine.
tanks it with his cloth armor.
And I think that's all my shooting.
Yes.
So I go to charge phase.
You do go to the charge phase.
I will charge the crew with my Dire Avengers, because you have no CP.
You're right, I don't.
There. I'm just gonna pretty much just
The funny part is if this would have gone the other way and I would have charged him, he still would have butchered me in combat. He would have gone first, and then on top of that, I probably wouldn't have done any wounds even with all 10.
Well, the
Vizark's gonna
only
charge.
get the 1 attack, don't they?
Yeah.
Right.
One attack and their strength 4 because their rifle gives them a +1 strength. But that's the only benefit they get. They used to have 2 because of having the rifle. The rifle had the blades on it, so it counted as 2 combat weapons, but 8th edition ruined that, so.
Yeah, poor Groot.
Porkers.
I'm gonna charge the Fire Warriors.
With?
The big guy.
Sure. Okay. Skyray first. 2 marker lights. Nope. And then all the... Well, he's a big vehicle, so I can shoot you while I'm obscured. Because it's all line of sight. So these guys. I got one. Does not wound. And then the other squad, 15. 9, 12, 15. Whee! There's some 6s. Look at that. Take some wounds on your way in, buddy. I think it's a 3 up base, I believe, right? Alright, so he takes 2 wounds. No.
Makes a check.
Alright. In he goes.
Like that.
Can take a chance?
It's gonna take the chance. It needs to.
Alright. So I can't overwatch you unless you're charging these 2.
No, he can't charge. He teleported. Yvraine into
Oh, that's right.
Ghost
He can't
Kill.
teleport away. I forgot that. He can heroically intervene, but he can't charge, right?
Yes.
That's how that works. Okay. So you're bringing in the ghost kill?
Nope.
Okay, we'll start with the first ghost kill.
Because it would be broken if you could just, hey, I go kill that thing, teleport, and then charge.
Well, I mean, he already does a lot of annoying
does a
stuff.
lot.
So honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he did, but
I mean, I'll take it if you
Close to
could.
being good.
I bet you would. Alright, first things first, the cyclic raker. Nothing there. Be nice if it was Taos up for that. The burst cannons.
I wouldn't have charged if you were Tau step.
Rerolling the 1s.
What's giving you reroll ones?
The ethereal.
Okay, and it's that last?
Yeah. Persist to the turn. Okay, and then the other ghost kill. So, doesn't matter, it's same strength to toughness ratio, wounding in 2s. So we'll do all the fusions as well at one time. I got 2 there. 2 to wound. Invuln saves.
Like both.
She's got 4. Okay. Alright, and then the fire blade. No, but rerolls the 1. No. Alright, and then rely. We're gonna shoot the 2-shot at her. Nope, neither one of those. And then we'll do. Gotta check ranges quick. There might be a range issue here for the Pathfinders.
Yeah, because I'm only charging the 1.
And they are just in. So
Just in?
just in. So because I don't want him to die,
Not overcharging.
I'm gonna overcharge.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Do the 4 shots from the dudes first.
Okay.
So 1 hit there, rerolling the 1. Nope. And then 3's to wound. Does wound. AP minus 1 actually.
So,
Okay. And then the 3 shots from the ion, or it's D3, sorry. For 2 shots. Misses with both, but either one do anything to it. So, pretty sure that's it. So, yeah, have at her. What does he need? 6, 5.
hopefully
She's
6 is enough.
It's probably a 6 because there's no way it's a 7.
Yeah.
In she goes. All right, waka waka. Alrighty.
I hate me for it, but you know you know what's going on, right?
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
I'm gonna consolidate with Yvraine.
Yeah,
You have no CP, so you can't.
nothing I can do about it. So,
Have I killed a unit yet?
yes, you killed a drone.
Okay. All her attacks
Actually, you
into...
killed 3 drones. You killed the 2 over here. And then
yes, I did kill it.
And
Awesome.
there's the flyer.
that died last turn.
Yeah.
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 So you ran into the one dude.
She consolidating into him then?
I will be, because I piled in. I have to consolidate into him.
Okay.
Because I couldn't quite get there.
I see what you're doing. Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. If she killed
Bad
him,
touches.
she's sitting in a good spot.
Or even if I'm not killing, I'm sitting in a decent.
No, I
spot.
see what you're saying. Yeah. Go for
She's
it.
going to die, but at least she's dying for a good cause.
Well, she'll get shot to death. Yeah.
So 4 attacks. Hitting on tools. 1 misses. successes. Wounding on
Okay.
5.
D6. Yep, 5s.
Nothing.
Okay. She doesn't reroll wounds or anything like
Nope.
that? Alright, so who's up? Him?
Next is going to be the Dire Avengers.
Okay. If they were a little stronger in melee, I'd probably just raise the recruit, but who knows?
Toughness on the crew.
T3.
So nothing there. And then the Power Glaive.
2 dead. No, 1 dead.
1 dead. AP2.
Okay. Yeah, nothing I can do there. He just did. So one down. Now the Vizark, and then
And then the
this dude here.
Vizark has 5 attacks. Rerolls 1.
There you go. He's just gonna ice 5.
4 of them. So 5 dead.
Alright, cool.
And they subtract 1 from their leadership.
They don't care anything. Leadership's like they auto fail.
They're like a 6, I want to say.
They like practically auto fail.
Yeah, Shaper can bring them up to 7, but oh. Or recruit.
Or are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recruit. Alright, cool.
3, 4.
So he's up now?
Stompy stomp.
Into the big guy. 12 attacks. Hitting on 4s or 3s?
3s.
3s. Yep, he's not bracket again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then
Wounding,
killing.
killing on.
No,
twos.
actually, he's only AP2. It's a knight.
Oh, okay. It's AP2 because I'm doing stompy stomps.
Yep.
So that's that.
A whole lot.
That's
What,
7.
6? 7.
Yep.
Okay. 7 6-ups. Yeah, they're toast. So 5 dead dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
And what's going to happen is gonna pile in.
Alright. So, are you all done fighting? You are.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do the crude over there.
I will consolidate just to get this way. With my Vizark onto the third. There, he won't stand on the terrain, just in case. But yeah, he's going closer.
Is he getting within
No.
an inch?
Nope.
Okay, so crew won't fight then. Let's go ahead and...
Actually, he should. Because then you have to fight him, and then he can't just kill me.
Alright, so are you... so you're piling in?
Yes, the Vizark is in combat.
Alright, so 5 attacks. These guys hit on 3s in melee. I'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then
2, 3.
strength 4. So take 4 saves, no EP.
Come on, Crute, you can do it.
Crute! Fought away. Watch him roll. Oh! He's lucky he's got a 3-up base save.
He does have a 3 up. Take 2.
I know. Crute doing some work. Like, yeah, buddy, let's do this. Alright. That was fun. Melee.
Actually, it would have been funny if you killed him, because I've been like, oh, Youngturn's over there now. And then they also fail even more.
I mean, they're
like leadership 3.
They auto fail their leadership at this point anyway, because I'm -1, right?
Yeah.
So I'm I've lost 6 at this point, according to his rules. So no matter what, they auto fail.
Well,
Except
unless
if
you
I roll a
a
1. Yeah. Alright, so 2 attacks from the Ghost Keel. Now, did she pile in?
Oh, yeah.
Consolidate?
She's
Okay.
supposed to.
So
Yeah,
first,
I talked to them.
I'm just going to roll them all at one time, because it's all the same
I'm
deal.
also in the driven.
Okay. Now, she only gives rerolls against range, so I cannot reroll that one. But 2 do hit. She's down to 3, right?
Yes.
2 wounds at AP -1.
Nothing.
Okay, and then the drone fails to hit. So, there's a thing. Good fun.
You know how
No. Go away.
ghost skills just don't exist.
No, they do exist, but they're killing things every turn and not actually doing anything every turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, here's what I'm going to do. end of my turn. So I need a leadership test. Kurt are going to fail except for one, so they do fail.
You lose one,
4 left.
and you have to roll 4.
And
Two
1s
more.
and 2s, so 2 more dead. So I got 2 left. Which means they're out of combat now. Man.
And then I just hope you can't get on me.
Actually, I'll leave him right there. That way he's outside of an inch, but there you go. Root doing his things. All right. So, do I need any leaderships? Do not.
No, because I murdered.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, end of his turn, he's getting 3 for engage on all fronts because you got 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
Yes.
Okay. You're getting. Did you kill me? No, you did not.
No.
Um,
I tried to.
yeah.
And raise fair, so I think it's just a 3.
Okay. All right. Start of my turn. I'm going to gain 10 because I still hold 2. This is the turn I need to start making my way over there to try and start taking shit away from you. Oops. I got a family channel. Sorry, I did not mean to swear. All right. So going into the movement phase, I am debating whether or not I want to pick up. Because I can just outright rock this dude in one shot.
Let's try to.
Oh, he will. He will. He hits on 3s even when I bring the anchors up.
You shouldn't. If you move, you lose the anchors.
Right, but he's supposed to 2 with the velocity tracker.
Against a wraith? He's
so
not flying.
The the velocity tracker gives him +1 to ballistic. Oh, you're right. It wouldn't get against him, but it would be against him.
Yes.
So, but he'll still have 4s against that dude.
Yes.
And if I get some marker lights out, that might do things. So maybe we'll see. All right, so I'm back up to 1 CP for the turn. I got 10 for my primaries. I am going to. I don't like your Incarn, but there's really nothing I can do about that. But here's the thing. You really don't have anything else to do to me. So if I can kill these 2, it's pretty much game over on this side of the board for you. So we're going to pop these guys out. So they're still obscured to them. What's their range anyway? Probably not range.
What range?
But
We're
I
not
can
Space
still
Marines.
sit
What are you
and poke.
talking about?
I can still poke the Incarn.
Yes. You can.
But I'm actually going to
Or
go close.
you have to be closest to him.
You know what? I got some marker lights there. I got some marker lights there. So what I'll do is I'll have to take my time with marker lights. I think that's all I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and advance my Cadre Fireblade. 1 turn for that secondary, which is not good. Okay. I still might lose this game, but I'm going to go down swinging. Alright, so jumping into my turn. Movement phase is done. So, do we have the overhead bullet? Okay. So let's go ahead and start with, I think everything else stayed where it was at, right? I didn't move anything else over there, so they're good. I gave the reroll 1s for her. So let's go ahead and shoot the 1 Crute into the Dire Avengers there. It's 2 shots. 1 hit. Does wound.
Okay.
Kills an Avenger.
I'm fine.
Huh?
No, AP?
They have 3 up.
Oh, shit.
They have 4 up.
4 up.
They might have a 4 up. You might be right.
Yeah.
I was thinking they were in cover. I'm not bad.
Okay.
Kill the zombie.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that there's only 2 over there now, right?
Yeah.
So they can't block for the Vizark anymore, which is what I really wanted. Not from where I put him. Storm Surge is right on the edge. So. Okay. It might not do anything anyway. It's a cluster of rockets, so it's the only one that's got the range on them. So, okay, we're going to shoot the Cyclic Blaster into Yvraine, because I need to get rid of her and get her off of my other ghost skill.
Okay.
So he's -1 ballistic now, I believe, because he's bracketed. And I have 1 CP for the turn?
Yes.
Correct.
I'm just debating whether or not I want to get reroll 1s. Yeah, down to ballistic 5 from 3 to 5. I only need to get 1 through, so let's go and do the burst cannons first, because that's going to determine whether or not I want rerolls. Alright, so hitting on 5s. There we go. She gives a reroll 1s to the ghost skill.
She can do that more than once.
She can do it every turn, yeah. It's one of her invocation of the elements. So now, 3s to wounds. So 2 saves, no AP. Or AP1, sorry. Takes 1.
Takes 1.
Okay, and then the cyclic. And I just want to outright kill her, so I'm just going to supercharge it. Hope he doesn't die.
Can you declare it before you shoot other guns next time?
When attacking with this weapon, choose one of the profiles.
Yes.
So I
So
don't,
when
I
you
don't do it
declare,
until I declare the weapon to be fired.
you did you have to declare your weapons at the start.
You declare the targets, not when the
suppose.
weapon fires. So yeah, I've gone over this with my crisis suits do the same thing. So 6 shots, supercharging, rerolling the 1. Okay, so no 2s or no 1s, but only 2 hit, and then these are strength 8, so 2 is to wound, and these are AP -2. She's got a 4 up invuln.
Yep.
Okay, you roll it.
Question
It's D3 damage.
And that's the only last gun on him?
That's the last one he's got. Yes.
Yeah, I'll go for the reroll.
Okay, see if I get it back on 6. I do not. Okay, going for the reroll. Okay. D3 damage?
Yep, roll your damage.
Got it. Okay. Alright, so she's down. Whew. Breath of fresh air.
Because my options were try to revive her after you kill her,
Oh,
but then you can just reshoot her. Or
does she get back up at the end of the phase? Or
no,
like right
she
away?
just gets right back up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Does she have to end outside of range? Ah, okay.
But she gets right back up.
Alright, so, yeah. So I actually opened up the other...
Actually,
What was
I
it
can
say?
get back up within engagement range. because it. How big is the engagement range?
1 inch.
Okay, never mind. Then I can't.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the. Yeah, I want to get some marker lights out. So let's start with this guy here.
Okay.
2 marker lights there.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's bracketed. So those will miss. Let's go into Fireblade Advanced. Let's go into these 2 here.
Yep.
4 up. Nope. And then the 3 shots. 2 hits. 1 wound. AP 1.
Good.
Okay. And just to be clear, she's doing her pick a unit thing for the on 6s to wound, gets -1 AP on him. So let's do the Pathfinders next. So 2 marker lights from them. I should have rolled them 1 at a time, but that's fine. We'll take the 1. So 1 marker light will go off.
Get 1 on them.
Marked them. And then I don't really need to spend the CP, so let's stick with that. And then the 2, he will overcharge with his little zapper gun for D3 shots for just a 1. Hits on a 4 up. Rerolling the 1. Okay, so misses. And then the fusions from there into there.
Okay.
So here we go. Rerolling the 1s. Okay, I got 2. And these are 3s to wound. These are strength 9. So both of those will wound. He gets no invuln, right?
Yes.
And I believe I'm within half here.
What's the AP?
Yes, I'm within half.
What's the
AP
range?
is -4, or 4.
Okay, so it goes through.
All right, and then it is within half because the range is 18. Cut in half is down to 9. There's a 9-inch gap right there. So 2d6, take the highest for the first one, for 3, for 5 total.
Down to 11?
Yep. And now the other 2 fusion blasters. 1 hit. This one does have a velocity tracker.
Not flying.
You're not flying though, so yeah. All right, so just the 1, and then does not wound actually. I'm gonna spend my command point on it. So command point spent.
Okay.
Rerolling.
It's not wound.
Can't change it past. All right. Yeah. So that puts me in a bit of a predicament. I think it's under 11, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let's do. All right, we're going to put the big cannon into the big guy from the Storm Surge. Let me check what I got for ranges on everything. So, cluster rockets all the way over there into the Berserk.
Yep.
The burst cannons, I check the range here. I don't know if that'll reach. Maybe I'll take a look here. So I think I took flamers with him. Yeah, flamers. So flamers, blast cannons, smart missiles. Okay, so smart missiles we'll put into definitely not range, so we'll put it into the big guy as well. And then flamers out of range, lot of destroyers. Okay, so the big cannon first, and this is the 4 damage one. So 4 shots.
Okay.
And anchors are up, so hitting on 4s, but rerolling 1s. Alright, so, ooh, that was not good. I spent my CP already. So, wounding on a 3, because it's strength 12. There we go. So AP minus 4.
Goes through for 3.
Minus 3.
So I get a save.
Yep. That's 4 or 5 damage on him. Okay, and then the cluster rockets over into Berserk. 46 shots. Alright, so 12, 13, 14. 4, 4, 4. There's 12, and then 14. Alright. So these are hitting on 4s. There we go. And then these are strength, let's say they're 4. Strength 5. Alright, so 3 to wound. Alright, so the Berserk is taking 4 saves at AP minus 1.
Not in the box. 2, 3. Takes 1.
There we go. All right. So let's do the smart missiles. The big boy. All right.
Oh, you have to reroll those 2 ones.
It was 1-1. It was 2 2s. Okay. And then strength 5, toughness 7 or 8. So that's a wound. Got 2 there at AP -1.
And their base -1?
Every weapon he has is -1 or better because of his ATS.
Takes 1.
There's 2 rolls there. It was a 5 and a 6. Okay, takes 2. It's down to 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. What do I have left? Cluster rockets, smart missiles, flamer. So that's it for his weapons. So now he's down to 5.
Down to 5.
Okay. So I have rely.
Mm-hmm.
And is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, did not do enough damage this turn. Okay. Let's. Yeah. I can't kill him no matter what I do. But do I take the risk and do 4 wounds to him? Probably not. Let's just do the flat 3 to him. So on a 2 up, takes 3 flat mortal wounds.
Okay.
All right. Well, I have a bit of a conundrum. The Crute will fire into the Dire Avengers there.
You already shot. You already did that.
Yeah, you're right. Killed one, didn't I?
That's how you shot it.
That's right.
right.
I think that's everything.
Yep.
So, yeah, end of my turn. The big guy's still alive, and I don't hold the center or more. So, yeah, nothing again. Ouch.
Okay.
I'm just not doing anything for secondaries. You know what? You know what it is though. It's the 2 ghost keels that have been tied up all game, and then this guy. I'm just so terrified of. I don't want to go anywhere near him. Ouch. So start of the turn. You're holding 2, so you get 10.
Yes. And yeah, so I get that. Question Mars.
Yes.
How does raise the banners work? I need to know if it's there holding it, I can't put a banner on it, or if there's a range to that.
What do you mean? You trying to steal one from him?
No, I want to put another banner down.
You
I
can't
don't
do it.
think I can if he's in.
You can't do it as long as I have an infantry model within range.
That's what I want to know, if it's range or 1, because
Unit cannot start this action while there are any enemy units, excluding aircraft, in range of the same objective.
Yeah.
range. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. I'll just shoot him.
Oh.
So I get 2 raise the banners at the start of my turn.
Okay.
1 CP. Yeah. So now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Gonna advance the Guardians.
Okay. A whole 2.
Nope, it's more like they move their normal distance of 7. As they're hopping over the.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, barricades. Last 2. Yeah. That was worthwhile. So I'm going my turn 4 next turn. So then I'll have 2 more turns after that. Okay, so it's not entirely over yet, but I don't know if there's a way I can stop you from maxing out on primaries.
Going to go to Psychic.
Yeah.
And I'm going to smite
Might as well get that out of the way.
the little dudes.
So Ynnari moved up. That guy moved over there.
Yep,
These guys moved up.
Yankarn moved to get in the better smite range and be on the objective. He moved up. He's gonna go out on a blaze of glory. The Guardians advance to try to daisy chain towards the center. Dire Avenger standing still. He's happy where he's at.
Yeah.
And the other guys in the back corner moved up to go kill the one Kroot and tell him, why are you even here?
That's one way to look at it. Why are you even here?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your life?
Yeah. And now I go to Psychic, which I'm doing the smite.
Yep.
Goes off.
Does.
Marks them.
Okay.
And then targeted smite on the Sky Ray. Goes off.
Yep.
For D3. For 1.
Okay. Down to 2.
And that's my Psychic phase.
Woohoo!
Shooting phase. I'm gonna shoot up one shuriken catapult at the Kroot.
Yeah.
1 hit. Does not wound, which is fine. I'm gonna kill him in melee. Glorious melee.
My one Kurt's like, I'm alive.
I'm going to shoot my star cannons into the Pathfinders. And I'm going to shoot the Wraith cannons into the 4 wound. Or no, into the. The 4 wound Ghost Kid. So I'll do the star cannons first. Hitting on 5s. That's 3, neg 3 on the tower, or the Pathfinders in the back. Yeah, 3 and neg 3.
Neg 3.
Yes, star cannons.
Damage. D3.
D3.
Roll away.
They have multiple wounds?
No, but they feel. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I gave her the reroll. Not the.
Yes, you did do the reroll.
Yep. Pathfinders eat the dust.
And then the Wraith cannons into the 4 wound. 1. No, minus, so nothing.
What is it, ballistic 6 now?
Yep, with minus 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I figured.
Ouch.
I had to try to kill him for points. Yeah, so now I'm going to do charge phase.
Sure.
Sky Ray.
Nothing I can do there.
There. Just gonna touch.
Go away.
Nope.
Hope you roll once.
Next I'm going to do my Vizark into the one Kroot.
Yep.
There.
Okay.
Just to get on the side. I don't even want to bother with the Dire Avengers.
I mean, you pretty much got this game at this point anyway, so it's kind of just.
Now's the question.
What are you talking about? You have 1 Kroot left. He'll take them all.
I actually have a ton of stuff left, but the problem is that I can't do anything with it. I mean, you might as well charge. He's gonna die either way, so.
Yeah, but then at least makes you shoot him.
I mean, I can heroically intervene into you with 2 units.
Yeah, but not them. But I need to deal with. He will not get the shoot.
I got 1. I need a 3. Yeah. He's dead. 4 damage. Does he blow? I rolled a 6 to hit. I rolled a 4 to wound.
Let me see the rolls. But
Took 4 damage. Does he blow? Okay.
No.
Alright. So there's that. So yeah, Yncarn and then the Kroot. Yncarn should easily have this dude, so roll see if you hit. I'd be shocked if you didn't wound it. Okay, you're like strength a bunch, yeah. So, alright, Skyrim is done. Does the Skyrim blow?
I need to know. Teleporting.
No. Alright. So now the Kroot.
I get 3 shots for that.
We're going to try and kill a Dire Avenger. Nope.
What?
What?
No,
No, what?
I go first.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's dead anyway. And I missed.
Dire Avenger isn't even in.
We do it out of order. It don't
He's
make
dead.
a difference.
No, the Dire Avengers aren't in combat.
Gotcha.
So you would have attacked the Berserk.
I mean, I would have missed the
No,
Berserk
I attacked
still.
first.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Okay. So,
I'm going to go optimize my hiding behind that.
let's do... We're going to move up here and just... I'll get a CP back start of the turn.
Yep.
I think I'm still at 1. I'm pretty sure I was out at the end of the turn. You had me marked at 0, right? For CP?
I had you at 1.
Oh.
Did you spend 1 last turn?
I thought you ended at 1 because
Maybe
you
I have.
didn't
Maybe I
spend
have one
anything.
left.
Yeah, so you should be back up to 2.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a thing. So he only moves 6 now because he's bracketed. At the drone, however, would you roll me an advance roll, please?
1.
Don't roll me any more advance rolls.
You asked me to.
I know.
You just have to hit him.
Yeah. We'll start with the 2-shot. I'll just do a 2-shot into him.
Right.
Actually,
He has a 5
no.
within.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna do something else. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. I need to strip you off 2 objectives at least.
Mhm.
You're only holding that one. That one. Are you holding this one now?
Yeah, that should be open. If not, I don't really care.
Not quite, but
That's fine.
whatever is going to see him is going to see him anyway, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, so alright, we're going to do the Storm Surge first. So Storm Surge is going to put the cluster rockets into these guys.
Oh, can't see him.
Well, no, okay, I'll move them then real quick. I'll go ahead and move them.
Did you? Didn't you already move him? Because there's no way he would be from.
Anchor's up, moved here. Let me check his movement.
Yeah.
It could be like 12, 10. So let's take a look.
It looks like you already moved him twice.
No, it's not going that far. So he's been stuck where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well that sucks. So let's do... Yeah, there's nothing I can really see. So... I hope you guys are happy. I gave you obscuring terrain. Don't say that we didn't have an obscuring on the table. Because that's what's killing me right now.
Yes.
Alright,
The Eldari player is taking advantage of the obscurity terrain. I'm okay with it.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't... The thing was I wanted to shoot him because he's got blast into there, but it makes more sense to shoot that guy and then shoot clusters or the smart missiles over here. So let's go ahead and do that. So 2 shots from relay.
Okay.
Both hit.
Into the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Choose a wound.
And you're going with the if you hit me, you kill me, not the. Or you're just giving me a 5 up in one.
No, the EMP is only against vehicles.
Oh.
But I will spend a CP though to reroll that just to make sure that's a good chance you're gonna fail because you got a 5 up, right?
I have a 5 up.
Yeah. So okay, first 2, they got him.
And it mattered.
It did matter.
And the end crime's over here.
Okay, I spent a CP. Do I get one back on a 6? I do not.
You just spent a CP there?
I did. So now actually because of that stupid Ynnari moving around, he has to touch the terrain.
So you're down to 0?
Oh, wait, he doesn't have to touch the train.
What's that?
You're back down to 0?
Should be at 1. Should be at 1 right now.
Oh, you marked at 1. Maybe I didn't give you 1 for the turn.
Yeah, because I needed 1 for the
Yeah,
turn.
he should be at 2.
Well, that changes things because now there's really nothing I can do to win. Because I did that out of order.
Yeah.
So, because I know you, I'm just going to go ahead and concede right here. Because...
Yes, you should always shoot at the end card first.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the mistake I made.
Yep.
Now, had I shot in order, because of the Ynnari jumping around, it makes the game not fun.
It's currently 61 to 35.
Yeah. But so here's the thing. Even if I would have held...
I've got 1 more battle round. Well, 2 more turns for you, Rick, really.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is the Ynnari's about to kill Rely, and he's going to hold that objective. And on top of that, he's going to have more objectives to start the turn.
Yes.
So he's going to strip me from the 15 no matter what. And I would need both turns of that to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So because of his shenanigans, the fact that he gets to move every time something dies, there's nothing I can do. So, merely out of curiosity, I just wanted to see if I would have iced him anyway. So, I'll just go and roll for fun. I would have gotten rerolls. He is flying. He would have had 3 invulns to take.
A1 goes through?
He has 9.
Yep. Would have taken 5.
So it came down to whether or not the smart missiles can kill him. Because that's really all. Yeah, so, again, like I said, don't complain that I didn't have obscuring on the board. I had lots of obscuring on the board this game, and that cost me the game.
Yep, the Ynnari Yenkarn's a tricky model, but
No, he's a stupid model.
no,
Yes.
I have lost games
Ah.
because of dumb things because of him.
There is nothing in this game that should have anything like that for a rule, where every time something dies, they get to move. Because it's like it just teleports all the way around, all game long.
It's awesome. It's great.
It's not a thing that should exist.
It should exist.
And I'm not the only person that thinks that, so it is what it is.
Like, to be honest, compared to
but really, Eldar in a bad spot.
Yeah.
So that's really the one model that does everything for you.
But it's like this model's a lot worse than it was because of the new lookout, sir.
Yeah. So going back and looking at things, I 100% should have shot the tiger shark into guaranteed, because you wouldn't have been able to teleport up here. That would have kept the Incarnate from heroically intervening.
Mm-hmm.
So then you would have had to charge me and would have gotten overwatched,
mm-hmm.
and I probably would have killed him, maybe. That said, though, because of how everything unfolded, I'll give you credit because you've used him to his advantage.
I played Eldar how you're supposed to play Eldar. I took advantage of my rules, and Eldar are a very complicated army. If I wouldn't have tied up his ghost keels the whole game,
So the Shining Spears, the fact that they survived, 3 turns?
Longer than I was expecting.
Enough to get Yvraine up there and get that thing into combat. Now, Yvraine shouldn't have survived the Overwatch either, so the fact that 2 units got overwatched and still didn't die.
Hey, if it helps,
surprising.
I've lost plenty of games to you from you rolling the ungodly amount of Tau Overwatch you get.
So just to clarify with everybody here, Kade always loses a unit every time he plays against Tau to Overwatch, which again he hasn't broken his record yet because you just charged that and it died. I think there's actually 2 units that have died to Overwatch this game. But the thing is I never play Tau Sept. Even when the Triptide lists were out, I still never ever ran the Tau Sept because I just didn't like it, and because I didn't like the fact that Overwatching on 5s was a thing. So the fact that you've lost stuff on Overwatch pretty much every game that we've played with my Tau is interesting.
And the worst part of
it's
it, most of the time, it's the game-winning charge.
That's
where
exactly
it's like,
right.
hey, I charge this one unit that is supposed to eat the for the greater good. Eats the for the greater good, and then I charge the one thing I actually wanted to charge.
And then it dies.
And then it still dies from Overwatch. And it's like, what?
Alright, so MVP for you, I'm assuming we're in agreement it's the Incarn.
Yeah.
I mean, he won you the game.
He didn't even get a scratch.
He's killed a lot this game. He's revived a lot this game. He's smited quite a few things this game.
Yeah. It took out the tiger shark, which that thing is the bane of my existence most of the time it's on the table. It's old rules. My Harlequins couldn't even have a gun that could shoot at it.
As long as you advance it with Mod Ka, it could move and shoot, fire without penalty, and then still not be shot by any assault weapon.
Yeah, no, it was...
It's only heavies and only macro weapons
and
like the target.
I have to charge it.
Yeah. My MVP, probably the Storm Surge. The Ghost Kills did some work. The problem is that they were stuck in one spot.
Yes.
Now, going back and looking at it, though, what I probably should have done, because I kept missing out on this objective, was the turn you tied them up, I actually have a stratagem that allows me to fall back and advance. So I should have done that during that turn.
You should have just...
By moving around and then falling back in advance. So I could have gotten within objective range with the Ghost Kill earlier
You should. That's the thing. It's like, I tied them up the whole game. They pretty much did nothing.
Right.
Like, other than what I told them they could do.
Yeah.
And if they were... If you would have just fell back, sure, you would have lost a run of shooting. Sure, you wouldn't have killed as many Shining Spears. But then you could have had the big guy shooting at him.
Yeah.
But at least they would have been out and about doing what you need them to do.
Yeah. See, I think Tau right now, there's 2 things that Tau suffer from the most. Number 1 is the fact that when you get their units into combat, they can't do anything. They can still shoot, but then they're stuck. So the fact that they don't have a fallback and fire is probably one of their biggest weaknesses.
I think
they make up with it from Overwatch, which...
It's the fact they haven't been updated with the new rules, because you losing fly, fall back, and shoot is huge.
Battlesuits getting tied up is a really big deal. I'd be interested to try out Yvraine now because of the fact that he can fall back and shoot, which is kind of interesting. But he's a lot weaker than he used to be. That being said, the other big weakness too is the fact that this army is not good at holding primaries, and there was never a point where I could get to the center without taking it long enough for you to just, during your turn, take it back.
Yeah, so you don't walk up and do that.
So I never would have gotten the 15 from the primaries because of how you had your models moving around. And the Ynnari was such a threat all game, I couldn't move anywhere near that thing without basically sacrificing units all game.
Like every unit, it's like, where's he gonna jump to? What's the plan with him?
I think my one shot towards the end of the game here to finally turning the game back around would have been if I would have done the last 2 wounds over here to that to the night before my turn, before you got to do something.
Well, that's the thing.
Because I needed to kill it and then be able to fire at the Ynnari at that point.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you would have killed it, you still would have had nothing to shoot at him, and then I would have teleported and then intervened into your dudes on there, so I would have just a turn earlier killed him, and then I could have gone and smited some other thing.
Yeah, I mean, and there's things that, yeah, it was a trouble for me no matter what I did, really, at that point. Really, the biggest mistake I made was the Tiger Shark firing at the vehicle to kill it.
Yeah.
Because once the Ynnari teleports over there and heroically intervenes, there's literally nothing I can do to stop and save my Tiger Shark. And I knew that was a mistake, but I wanted to give
wouldn't
the
have
Wraith
killed the
shot.
Wraith Knight, but it would
wouldn't
have
have.
severely wounded it.
Well, it also wouldn't have killed a unit over there, which means you weren't teleporting to me. And that was the
Well,
biggest
that's the thing. You would have still probably shot at the Yvraine,
right, but you
where
didn't
I
die.
would have hoped she died.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
dice rolls could have changed things too. But in terms of things that I actually could have done mechanic-wise, I should have shot the Wraith Knight.
Yeah.
And like you said, I probably wouldn't even have killed it anyway. I would have weakened it.
You would have done enough to kill him.
But this is what happens when a Wraith Knight actually gets to do stuff. It's actually pretty decent. You know, it didn't do a ton, but it was over the duration of the game, it did enough to where it kind of justified taking it, sort of.
For its points, it is worse than a knight in every way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's overcosted.
Yeah.
It doesn't have, like, its main benefit is its guns are stronger.
Yeah.
But
Well, and its biggest weakness is that everything that shoots at it is going to be ignoring its cover, its save.
yeah,
So it's going to punch right through it and then do a ton of damage to it. So it'll probably die every time. And if it had a little bit more toughness, like
honestly,
something.
I kind of hope that Wraith units just in general get a invuln, even if it's a 5+.
Well, and the scatter shield on that thing should just be automatic, in my opinion.
I feel like Scatter Shield should be the new Storm Shield rule. Give it a 4-up invuln and +1 save.
On a knight, a Wraith Knight.
Yep.
Even
Honestly, anything, or at least the Force Shields on the Wraith Blades getting that rule, because it already gives them a 4+.
Yeah, well, it's not the same as that. That's
or even if
that's
it's,
a whole other
hey,
shield.
you give it a 5+ and +1 to its save. I hope they kind of give it the semi-decent Wraith Seer ignore AP1 rule on all Wraith stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So then at least they have a rule that gives them a little bit more tankiness against one type of AP.
I think what people, the problem is, I think what GW expects is that you drop every psychic power buff that you have into them to keep them alive.
Well, even then.
And you can do it, but it's such a point sink at that point that you're wasting a ton to try and get something for practically nothing.
You compare Wraith units to what they're supposed to be compared to. Like, I see Wraith units, like the Wraith Blades and Wraith Guard, to be compared to Terminators.
They're like a more expensive Terminator.
Well, yes, but it's the fact they're more expensive, but their base rules, they do less.
Statistically, they're better. They're like T6.
Well,
more
even,
wounds, but they're
not more wounds.
not anymore.
Yeah. They're tougher, but they don't have innate deep strike. They don't have an invuln base, unless you take the shield. But Terminator's base have a turn. Yeah.
Right.
You're limited weapon wise. You can't like split them. And just for how much they cost, it's like 48 points for the Flamer Wraith Guard, and it's like
I don't think it's fair that you should be forced to put all of your psychic buffs into them, and then that gives up all of your other psychic stuff.
I feel it's just they need +1 attack to make them on par with Marines, so that they can like actually deal with Marines in front of them, and then give them just a little bit of tanky buff, or even if it's just to give it the new Storm Shield rule on the force, and give them the ignore AP1.
Right.
Then they're at least better for what they do.
I would be fine with that. I think what they would have to do is they'd have to limit the +1 invuln save, so they can't get it. Or they can't even get it. That's right. So it's only infantry and bikes, right?
Yeah.
They get that. So yeah, even then that's a problem. They can get the 5 of Feel No Pain though, right?
I think you can give them a feel of pain.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they can get it too.
But
even then, I mean, at the start of the game, it doesn't do you any good.
But then you think Marines, and then they got their pocket.
Oh yeah, well, Marines got everything. They just give them everything. Like, here, you don't have this. Here you go. You can have it.
Yeah. I just want
Well, let's help you
Eldar.
out
I feel like Eldar would be fixed with just a straight up +1 attack on all their units, or at least aspects and like the aspects and the race stuff.
Yeah.
And characters, and to make them able to kill Marines, and then give them. There's a couple ways you could do. I think either shuriken weapons, like I think it might have been you saying double the shots.
More shots would be nice, because
Or-
that AP3 procking would be really pretty cool.
Yes, more shots, or another one I was thinking, have shuriken weapons on 6s be AP3 and then 2 damage,
Yeah.
so that they can kill Marines.
Yeah.
But you're also they still have the weakness of not being able to be great anti-infantry.
I tell you what, we're going to be doing some army videos here pretty soon, just kind of going over armies and things that we would like to see changed, and kind of where armies are sitting at for 9th edition. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably talk about more of that then.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think we're both in the same boat in terms of they obviously need fixed. I think everybody is aware of that.
Yeah.
I
I feel like these are some of the 2 armies that need it the most
Yeah.
right now.
Well, and I think that's partly why we put the list together the way we did. Both of these armies are armies that people really like to see in the tabletop. They're both gorgeous armies in terms of like what they have for models. Eldar are a little bit more outdated than Tau, but in terms of like their cool stuff, their elites, their vehicles, stuff like that, they're in the same boat as Tau. They got a lot of neat looking models that are just unique. So
it's just the whole army in general.
it was nice to get them on the tabletop together and see 2 of like literally the game's weakest armies fighting against each other. Clearly 9th edition hasn't done any favors for Tau, and as a Tau commander, I definitely need some work to try and adjust a little more to 9th edition. So that'll probably, that'll probably get me to play my Tau a little more than I have been. With that said, though, Tau are pretty popular as it is, so we'll definitely be seeing them on the channel more often. So, again, it was a good game. I think we both kind of... It was interesting because turn 2, it kind of swung my way.
Yeah, it was turn 1, it was
And
like,
then,
I didn't do enough.
yeah, it was kind of scary at first for you. It was like, well, had I done...
The biggest thing I did was tied up the ghost skills.
Yeah.
And that was like the one key thing I needed
Forcing me
to
to
do
kill
to have
little
a
stuff
chance.
all game was a nightmare. So yeah, I definitely agree there. I gotta go back and look at my rules again because I'm sure there's some stuff I missed. However, Aeldari are in the kind of the same spot too, where they got like a lot of stuff that you probably could have done this game had you had access to the stratagems and whatnot. The problem is Ynnari. Ynnari have like they got good stuff, but it's so small. They don't have enough.
They don't have enough. Like, looking at the strats, it's like, it literally makes, like, Craftworlds and Drakari Harlequins. So, that's why I like throwing Harlequins in here, because it's like, hey, I don't need to take advantage of the strats as much, except for the ones I need.
Well, Harley's already good as they are, so yeah, I agree.
So one thing I've noticed is that the Eldar actually have access to their Harlequins, their Ynnari, and even their Dark Eldar. So they have a way to get access to other units.
Yes.
And unfortunately, the Tau don't have that option.
Yeah, they don't have allies.
Yeah.
They really don't. They have a pretty good variety in terms of what they can take, but the army's lacking in 2 phases. well, it's lacking in several phases, but 2 specifically that are just blatantly obvious to the point where they can't afford it. You know, that's the thing, is they don't have the allies that they can take to do that with. I mean, you could I guess add in a couple of unaligned models, but I don't think that makes up enough for it to make a difference.
I feel like a good way for Tau to just get better is update how they play for 9th, and then if they could get Kroot allies so they can have at least the shamans.
We all want it, man. Everybody in the world wants to do
But
Kroot.
it would give you access to an ally that could deny psychic powers. And probably do some psychic shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, they could do stuff like make Kroot shamans or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they got shapers, but they could theoretically make it so, you have some source of access to at least participate in the other phases rather than just be like, oh, mortal wound me, mortal wound me.
Like, that would give you access to, like, hey, you could bring the more elite-y, shooty stuff in your Tau lists.
Yeah.
But it also gives you access to a bunch of infantry that's meant to just go hold objectives for super cheap, and then you get super cheap Kroot stuff that are basically like jungle guard would probably be the best way to go at it.
The more and more I play Tau, the more I'm seeing that they are really good at killing stuff still. They just cannot, for any way, shape, or form, hold objectives to save their lives. They just cannot do it. Even in a castle formation, their Overwatch, unless you're Tau Sept, is not good enough. And they don't have the support. So, yeah, I think we're all in agreement here. I think everybody in the world wants to see a Kroot mercenary army. People have made makeshift versions of it. It's not good, but
it's just Tau with Kroot.
It's cool. Well, no, people have made like legitimate Kroot armies. Because, I mean, you can take...
Well, no, like without any Kroot rules other than what they have on their data sheets.
Right.
Unless they make...
They got a couple of stratagems,
road.
but they're not great. They're not, nothing super special in there. So, I agree. So, we'll do some more probably chatting later in a couple of videos here. I'm going over our armies. We'll probably do sit down and kind of chat and talk over more of that stuff later. But
we could even do like a sit down, talk about everything.
We'll get something for you guys here other than the battle reports, because I know obviously everybody enjoys battle reports, but people enjoy some of the other stuff too. So we'll throw some of that in there as well. And otherwise, good game, Kade. Thank you for the game today. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing up, Mars. I appreciate that as well. Thank you guys for showing up and supporting the channel. Again, please subscribe and leave a like if you guys like this video. And we will be back very soon with yet another game, another battle report for you guys. Now, we'll figure out in terms of the schedule what we're going to be playing, but I should have something posted for you guys here within the next couple of days. So, thank you again. We will see you guys next time. Thanks for